Camp Law Group Studios, 104.7 WRBQ, HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station.
All right, folks, here we go. Fester, I am so looking forward to it. You do have it. Let me see it. Please show me the object.
Yeah, I got really bad news.
Oh, jeez.
Really bad news.
What?
Because I remembered it this morning.
Oh, my. Dude.
I know.
What is the matter with this? Is 2 days in a row now.
Well, hold on. A couple of things have come to light.
Oh, jeez.
One, I forgot.
Well, that's obvious to me now. Unbelievable.
Two.
I mean, what is going on with you?
Two.
Yeah.
I seriously questioned the comedic value of this whole thing in the first place.
You were all about it.
I know, but
no. You're questioning the comedic value because you've now dropped the ball 2 days in a row.
Even if we had it.
All right.
Even if we had it.
You having trouble putting sentences together today?
I'm letting it ruminate. I'm letting it ruminate that I don't know if it's even that funny.
First of all, I don't even know if you're using that word properly.
I don't know. Ruminate?
No.
Ruminate.
Ruminate.
What does that mean? Does that mean like the
ruminate is to I think like ponder to.
Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm pondering. I'm pondering in the absence of the said product. What's the payoff?
Michelle, is your mic working this morning?
Is it?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I heard Fester's mic started to crackle again at the very beginning. I got to be honest. I don't know if this studio is going to hang on. And, they want to move us to the new studio, but we've got the new phone number problem. And we're still trying to work on saving 800-990-1047 and bringing it to the new studio. And right now, if we move to the new studio, we can't use that phone number. We have to use some janky, busted-ass 844-41. I mean, it's the stupidest number. And throwing away like 3 decades of people knowing the number at the MJ Morning Show and on Q105 is 800-990-1047. And I'm not going to move to the new studio with the busted, janky-ass new number while we're still working to save this one and get it ported to the new phone provider with the new digital phone system. And then what? For a couple of days or a week or two, I'm going to go to some old 844 number and then go back to the BS. Bullshit.
Okay, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. If we just moved over there, continue to work on this phone number issue.
No, it would be. You know what?
I'm
getting off track here. How the hell do you forget the Subway sandwich 2 days in a row?
Okay, well,
did I welcome everyone to the MJ Morning Show?
Let's welcome everyone.
Welcome everybody to the MJ Morning Show here on 104.7 FM Q105. It is Thursday, the 14th of August, and Fester has now forgotten to bring in a Subway Italian sub 2 days in a row, as I wanted to prove that viral video, and now it's being copied.
Yes,
so
they're all being copied.
If there are people tuning in now and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? Earlier this week, it would have been Monday. On Monday, I had a story, had an item, and I'm like, listen, this is going viral. People are copying this now. I'm calling BS. It was a woman that shot a video, and it was of a Subway sandwich, a sub that looked like it was the Italian sub, right?
Could have been, most likely.
All right. And it was smushed and flattened like it. The best way to put it, like it was run over by a truck, like a steamroller.
Yes.
Ran it over. This thing was flattened like a sheet of paper. I'm like, come on. She claimed that her husband was carrying the sandwich, tripped onto the sandwich and smushed it so it was flattened like a piece of copy machine paper. I'm like, no freaking way. No way that happened. So I said, Fester, you weigh 350 pounds-ish.
42.
Go get a sub, bring it in, and we're going to test this. And I'm going to call BS that this never happened. This is like created content just for social media, just to get hits, and now you forget the sub again. We were going to do it on Tuesday, and you forgot the sub, and then we're gonna do it yesterday. What is this? How many days is this?
I think we all forgot about it on Tuesday.
Not
So today's Thursday. What's today?
Today's Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday.
All right, so you were supposed to bring it in yesterday and now today. Okay, so it's 2 days, and now you've dropped the ball 2 days in a row.
Yes, I too am horrified by my deplorable behavior.
Yeah, go ahead and make light of the situation.
So last night, though,
Michelle, you're awfully quiet over there. Why don't you jump in and why don't you call Fester a show derailer?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people are disappointed again now today?
Yeah,
Zero.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, 2, 3. Let me tell you what I don't care about. 2 or 3 people. I'm sorry. I don't. Just because you get email or Instagram direct message.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I want to emphasize the fact that there's 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody's like, hey, get up, everybody. Guess what?
What?
Hey, you know the fat guy on the MJ show? And then be like, MJ's head? No, the other fat guy. And, oh, yeah, I remember. I know that guy. He's going to fall on a sandwich.
And you would have to get the sandwich the night before.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
the point.
Yeah.
I have to get I should have got the sandwich last
That's
night.
fine.
Would it last until the next morning?
You know what? I meant to call you, and I'm like, no, he's not going to forget the Subway sandwich 2 days in a row.
What? Then this is on you.
Yeah.
It's not on
This
me.
is on you. Meant
You know,
to call me.
Hey, Fester, guess where the buck stops?
Guess where the bus stops?
Yes.
Yep.
The buck and the bus.
Are you saying that because I'm wearing a yellow shirt and I look like a bus today?
No.
Do I remind you of a
Also,
school bus?
I've got another bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Is
Yeah.
this pick on Fester morning?
No, because
Like every morning.
I'm questioning your judgment. You know what? After what I witnessed last night, I'm questioning your judgment on everything. Well, we'll get into this later on.
Fester's face just lit up.
Speaking
God.
of wanting to call each
Oh,
other,
my
I thought about calling
All
you,
right.
and I said, you know what?
Dude.
No, he'll remember.
Dude,
Everything you said about me, I said about you regarding a completely different subject.
I have a bone to pick with you because of something that we witnessed last night. That listen, I'm going to hold back for now, and we'll discuss this later, folks. You're not going to want to miss 1 minute of the MJ Morning Show. Also, the news broke. You know, this was a lousy secret. We had heard a long time ago that the Amalie Arena was going away. You know, this was like the worst kept secret in town, that Amalie was not renewing the naming rights for the Ice Palace.
Yeah, right.
You know, down to and the new name. Now we have another company that no one's ever heard of. Right. The Amalie Arena has been named the Amalie Arena. And do you know that I'm telling you right now that 95% of the people out there have no idea what Amalie does?
I know what they do, but I've never used their product.
I've never even seen their product. I mean, we've gone over this. So, yeah, the Amalie Arena is now changing to the Benchmark something. All right, we'll get into that later on. Man, it's a very busy show. I've got a piece of content that I don't know if I should even put on the air this morning. I've got to wrangle and wrestle with that. We have a lot. So if I were you, I would not miss 1 minute of the MJ Morning Show. And if you do, well, we're always podcast by about 11 o'clock, the entire show. Listen, if you listen just now, or if you listen just for the first couple of segments, do you have any idea what you're missing? There's so much more to this show, so hopefully if you do listen to podcasts, hopefully you listen to ours first, because it's better than anything else you're listening to, I'm telling you. There's so much crap out there in the podcast realm. Everyone in their trash collector has a podcast these days, and most of them suck. All right, 6:10 at the MJ Morning Show. Just getting rolling. Back in a minute. Schreider's got traffic. Here we go. Schreider, what up?
We're off to a good...
Shout out to a family in Bartow. Did you see that? Hey, there's more than happens out in Bartow than phosphates.
No, there isn't.
Yes, an 80-ton crane fell through a family's house.
Was the crane on its way to a phosphate mine?
Oh, my. No. So we had John Fitzgibbons on earlier this week. John Fitzgibbons, famed local attorney, big cases like the Deborah Lefebvre case years ago, Too Pretty for Prison. And then we saw a Law and Order episode recently, and we think they ripped off that line from John Fitzgibbons. Michelle, what was the deal? Because Michelle's watching, Law and Order SVU from the beginning. What season are we on now? Like season 5?
I think we're on season 6, actually.
From like 2004 now or something, 2004, 2005. And there was a line in the movie where was it the attorney that said, my client's too good looking for prison?
Uh-huh.
Or, I'm like, did they take that from John Fitzgibbons?
Yep.
Tell you what, man.
Or did John Fitzgibbons get it from them? I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't need to watch that show.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what.
You write that
man,
show.
Do you remember that line with Deborah Lefebvre, the teacher that was, sleeping with the student? And that was a famous line that, his client, Deborah Lefebvre, is too pretty for prison.
You know what?
Man.
I don't think that would work at all today.
Yeah, that went so viral. You know what? He created the term viral with that term, too pretty for prison. Anyway, so we had him on earlier in the week because there's a building project. There was like a 28-story massive new condo complex with like over 400 condo units being built in downtown Tampa. And the project just stopped like 2 years ago. And there's like nothing's been done. And I guess the company is in bankruptcy, or the building company, the developers in financial issues. And, it was called, I think, X Tampa.
Okay.
And they also had like X Phoenix, Houston.
Yeah, there's different cities around the
yeah.
country.
A whole bunch of cities with these different building projects, and I think they're all halted. But the deal in downtown Tampa is that there's a massive, huge, like 28-story crane that's just been sitting there unused. And the concern is with hurricane season coming up, and of course what happened in downtown St. Petersburg last year when Milton rolled through, ripped the roof off the trop. Then you had that crane collapse, a huge construction crane working on a big downtown St. Pete project. That's the 400 Central, right? Is that the name of the building? And that crane fell down and smashed through the Tampa Bay Times building and like took a whole corner. I mean,
I think they needed like a week to get the crane down. They just didn't have time.
Yeah, but guess what? No one knows who's calling any shots. It's like the whole project's like ghosted now.
That's the Tampa project.
The Tampa project's like, it's ghosted. And this big concern, my God, this crane, who's monitoring it? Who's maintaining it? Can anyone take the crane? So we had John Fitzgibbons on for that. And then I'm like, this is the week of crane talk. Because an 80-foot crane fell through a family's home in Bartow.
Oh, I see what's happening now. It was a tree removal crane.
Oh,
jeez.
I'm watching. The
news.
No,
yeah. It was a crane for the
I
crane.
Figure out why a crane is in a residential neighborhood.
The crane was there for the house. It wasn't like just driving through, fully extended.
I didn't know.
yeah, but we didn't know why a crane was there.
It's taking out power lines. They're just driving it through. It's collecting telephone poles as it just moves through. No, it was working on a project at this house. I guess some massive tree, right? All right, so here's the deal. This Bartow family, their house is wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have a new skylight. I mean, half empty, half full.
Dude,
which one?
The crane was hired by a tree removal company. And, well, it had a malfunction. And then the crane, 80-ton crane, snapped. And it sent that huge metal yellow crane arm.
Is that the boom?
Yeah, I guess that's the boom. Sent it through the whole damn house. Oh, my God. They were trying to remove a humongous oak tree. Massive old oak tree that I guess died.
I mean, another crane came, it looks like, and eventually got it. Because you can see the boom laying on the ground.
This gets even weirder. So John Fitzgibbons, local attorney, offices, right adjacent to the Tampa Theater, historic Tampa Theater in downtown Tampa. John Fitzgibbons,
right?
The name of the family who had the crane smashed through their house in Bartow?
No.
They're the Fitzwaters. Oh, my God. The cranes are having a Fitz this week. What's going on here?
Get the Fitz out of here.
Yes, exactly. Is that unbelievable? So Fitzgibbons, Fitzwater? It's unbelievable.
He should represent these people pro bono.
So the crane smashed through their living room, destroyed a bathroom, destroyed their kitchen? My God, I feel awful for the Fitzwaters of Bartow. It's the biggest thing that happened in Bartow since they built one of those giant 19-story mounds.
Yeah.
Come
by, see our mound.
Yeah. Holy crap. Luckily, nobody was injured. So the Fitzwaters then, they shared a picture with, local media. I think I saw this on Fox 13. And they had a picture of a couch in their living room where the boom came down. Their daughters could have been smushed.
Yeah.
Was the daughter on the couch?
Yeah. So he had a picture of the couch where he and his daughters were sitting when the crane came through. I mean, they could have been crushed.
This is terrible.
They said they're on the couch And do you have the... Okay, Fester just found the audio report from Fox 13. This is unbelievable. Play this. This is insane.
All right, ready?
Yeah, go.
The
Hit it.
homeowner in Bartow is thankful to be okay after part of an 80-ton crane fell through his roof.
The crane company was contracted through a tree service to help remove a tree from the homeowner's yard. As Fox 13's Carla Byron reports, it's left the family trying to navigate the aftermath.
Oh, God.
On Tuesday, shortly after 11 a.m., an 80-ton crane boom snaps, sending a huge chunk of a water oak tree through Scott Fitzwater's bedroom and the boom through his living room, bathroom, and kitchen.
All of a sudden, we hear a boom.
This is a picture of the couch
Look at
he
this.
and his daughters were sitting on.
It ended up 2 feet above our heads.
Can you imagine this? They're watching TV and then boom. I mean, smash.
That's incredible.
So the tree comes through the house. The huge metal boom arm of the crane is through their house.
I mean, that's how it crashed through. It was lifting up that heavy tree. It's a big chunk of tree.
My God, I'm hoping this crane company's got insurance.
Well, that's what I was thinking because now that it's not the crane company, the tree company hired the crane company.
Yeah. All right.
And then they have hopefully have homeowners insurance, but I don't know that home can.
I don't know if the home is repairable.
I know.
All right, so I've got two thoughts here. As far as, insurance goes and a crane smashing through your house with a chunk of a giant oak tree, I've got two thoughts here. First one is bump, 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 bump.
Right?
Hey, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. I wonder if there's any farmer's insurance. Bump, 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 bump.
Make a little statue
They
and
can
have
put
a commercial.
They can have the plaque on the wall of a crane arm smashing through a house with J.K. Simmons. Bump, 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 bump.
Hope they don't have citizens.
All right. Then the other thought was to protect you from mayhem like me.
Oh.
It could be the Allstate mayhem guy.
This is a commercial for Allstate.
Oh,
he's operating the crane.
That's it.
Yes.
That's my thought. Thank you.
Or mayhem is the tree.
No.
I'm a tree.
No.
I'm getting lifted over your house.
Yeah.
I guess it could go both ways.
Yeah, you know how he does that.
Yeah, or I'm a crane operator. I'm removing a massive oak tree from the yard. When suddenly I go, snap.
Wow.
Allstate. It's Allstate,
It's
right?
Allstate, yeah.
To protect you from mayhem like me.
Poor bastard.
So,
oh, man.
it's sort of like the battle of the insurance companies here, whether it's bump, 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 or whether it's mayhem like me. Holy frig. Man, I'll tell you what.
This guy can be a Super Bowl commercial.
All right, it gets better. It gets better. Guess who Mr. Fitzwater in Bartow hired? Guess the name of the tree company. It's Monkey Business Tree Care Specialists.
Oh, no.
That's
come on.
The name of the tree removal company is Monkey Business.
That's so cute.
All right. I don't want any monkey business here. Make sure you don't damage my house.
Oh, no. Monkeys love trees. We cut trees. Get it? Monkeys,
oh my
trees.
God. Monkey business.
Oh, no problem, sir. We'll not wreck your house at all.
All right. And wait a minute. The crane company is Premium Crane. I'm thinking that the crane was not so premium. What do you think?
Not premium. No.
Oh, my God. What a mess. What a disaster.
I mean, this seems like crane operating 101, right?
Is the NTSB going to send a go team to investigate? Does the NTSB, do they investigate crane collapses? I'm trying to think of like some of the big construction crane collapses in like New York City. Who investigates that? Wow. That's nuts. So we don't know why the crane failed. Fitzwater, I guess, has to take a leave from his job. Apparently, he's a wrestling coach at is that Bartow High School?
So
he says, I've coached wrestling at Bartow for 4 years. This will be year number 5 for me.
All right.
I can't do it. It'll take 6 to 8 months to rebuild this.
So he loses the wrestling season?
We have the technology. We can rebuild it. Bigger, faster, stronger. Do you know what that is, Fester?
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
What do you think it is?
Isn't it like the $1 billion man? Or?
It's the sixth. The inflation's bad, but it's the $6 million man.
And then he has like the little
It's the bionic noises.
Is that the same guy? Is the bionic man the $6 million man the same man?
Hey, put my bionics. Hey, actually, Fessy, go to YouTube quickly.
Okay.
Go to YouTube. Because I've been watching the Bionic Man. It's on Peacock.
Was that Lee Major?
Yeah, Lee Majors.
Oh, apologies.
It's S. Lee Majors. Okay. Hey, go to YouTube.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. So type in Bionic Man sound effects.
Bionic.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, man, those sound effects were fantastic.
Did they use that same sound effect when it was the Bionic Woman?
Yeah, hang on a sec. Yeah. So actually, I'm on like season 2. I'm on where they introduced the Bionic Woman who had a skydiving accident, and that's how she became the Bionic Woman. So hang on a minute. Bionic Man sound effects.
Scroll up. I thought I saw one like the second entry.
Hang on, man. I got no. This is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, here we go. Now there's a whole bunch of different noises here. So this is the Bionic Man. This is like then that's another bionic sound. And then his eyeball makes a sound because he's got a bionic eyeball. And that one goes... All right, hang on. Yeah, all these sound effects are on YouTube. Tell you what, it's like the Marlon Blues Brothers. YouTube's got everything. Oh, there it is. Look. That's the bionic eye. Yeah. It's good stuff, huh?
Yeah, and then there's the keep scrolling in. There's the bionic wiener.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's when he throws stuff.
Yeah, the bionic throw.
Oh, that's good stuff right there. Doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, I feel bad for the Fitzwaters out in Bartow. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, you can go out there with a hammer. You can bring a couple pieces of plywood. Drop off a tarp.
You know what I know they need now? They definitely need a new roof.
Oh, yeah, Westfall Roofing.
Well, I mean, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but they need...
Hey, Fitzwaters, you need a new roof. Call Westfall Roofing.
They need a little more than just, a couple of shingles.
Wow.
Hey, it's a major repair.
Well, no, they need like a place to live now.
Is the house, is the foundation, not the foundation, are the walls cracked?
Well, look, half the house is cracked. All right, so, you know what? They need a GoFundMe or something. Man, I hope this doesn't become like an insurance nightmare, but I would imagine that Monkey Business, Tree Service, and then Premium Crane, man, they owe them a lot. I mean, that is unbelievable. All right, we're just getting rolling here, folks. It's a busy day. You know what I have next? I've got speaking of Premium Crane, whose crane snapped like a twig, I've got a premium pile of morons in the news. And guess what? We'll do it next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they need a new garage door. If they need a new garage door, I can hook them up with Banco. Yeah. You know what? Look at the video again on Fox 13. See if there's any damage to the garage door. Because listen, we got Westfall Roofing. Banco Overhead Doors is a phenomenal sponsor here on the MJ Morning Show. Yeah, see if the garage door is intact or if they need a new garage door as well. All right, folks, if you need a garage door fix, let's say you've got a crane that smashes through your house, it takes out the garage door.
They need a garage door on the roof.
Yeah. No, seriously, all kidding aside, folks, the garage door company that is the best in town is Banco. Bank on the best. You bank on Banco. Banco does all the garage door work in my house. So in the last year or so, I had a spring replaced. A couple of months ago, I had a tension cable break. Listen, my garage doors, all that infrastructure is like 20 years old now. If you want to upgrade your house, increase the curb appeal, put in a new garage door, it's Banco. You want a hurricane-rated garage door, it's Banco. If you want one of the new state-of-the-art openers that you can look at video on your phone on an app and see who's coming and going. If you left your garage door open or you think, oh, my God, did I leave my garage door open? We're at the airport. We're about ready to leave for Munich. Just look at your app. If you left your garage door open, it'll show you. You just push the button on your phone and it'll close your garage door. Listen, you want Banco. Anything garage door related, bank on Banco. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. BancoDoors.com for garage door issues, folks. BancoDoors.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on and morons in the news next here on Q105, 104.7 FM.
In Hillsborough, we have an accident. Been spending most their lives living in a moron's paradise.
Never a shortage of morons in the news. MJ, Fester, Michelle, and the morons in the news here on a Thursday morning, 6:41. Where do I start? Oh, you know what? We ought to call our bee lady again. How's your day, honey? Alicia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ought to call her again. Listen to this one. A woman accused of using beehives to attack sheriff's deputies.
Did she throw the hive at them?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Oh, my God. Just a crazy freaking story. Yeah, a woman, Rebecca Woods, was arrested, and she was recently arrested again because she failed to appear in court, I guess a series of times, in response to an incident which actually happened a couple of years ago where sheriff's deputies responded, and this is in Massachusetts. I love it, in Hadley.
Yes.
That's your daughter's name. In Hadley, Massachusetts.
We've actually spoken to the fire chief of Hadley, Massachusetts.
Get out of here.
And the fire chief wrote Hadley a letter.
No.
And sent her a fire department shirt.
Hold on. Are you making this up?
No, yeah.
Hold on. You're telling me that you had communications with the fire chief in Hadley, Massachusetts?
I think it was my wife or something. But
how'd you figure this out?
Because
I didn't even know there was a Hadley, Massachusetts until I saw the story about a lady that threw beehives at sheriff's deputies.
There's several Hadley. There's a Hadley, Michigan.
Right.
There's different towns. And
I had a friend in New York who had a little Maltese named Hadley.
So
back in the early 90s.
One of my things that I've started doing lately, I guess lately in the last 15 years, if you have a kid.
You know what? I can't tell the difference between a lab rat and a Maltese. Go ahead.
Okay.
You have to look really close.
Yeah.
If you have a kid, I will look up if there's a town named your kid's name.
Is this a thing?
Yeah. And
No.
I'll buy the police patch.
Like you can buy a police patch?
Oh, yeah.
There's a thing called what's it called? There's this electronic box that you have.
All right, stop
and
being a wise
there's like letters on buttons,
Right, yeah,
and you
yeah,
plug
okay,
it in, and
all
it lights up,
right,
and it
great.
connects you to like the world. What's that
Right.
called again?
Yeah, stop being a wise ass. I didn't know that police departments sell patches because then you can have a whole bunch of police impersonators out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can, but
Yes.
you go to any, but like let's say like I have a Hudson, New York police patch.
Yeah, I've heard of Hudson.
Yeah, because
the Hudson River.
But like, is there a town named Julian?
No.
I'm sure there is.
Is there a town named Chloe Acres?
I don't think it's a Chloe. A Chloe, Arkansas. I don't think so.
Sounds like a subdivision if you ask me.
Rory Susan Woods
of Hadley,
Massachusetts. I guess she's also known as Rebecca Woods. They arrested her a few days ago at a hotel in Tennessee after failing to appear in court for her trial in Massachusetts. And the trial was because in 2022, she apparently threw beehives at responding sheriff's deputies. My God.
So is she a beekeeper? Did she just have the hives? Is she an enthusiast?
So I guess here's the deal. She was in the middle of getting evicted back in 2022. She pulls up to her house where she's getting evicted.
This is the ugliest, biggest house she lives in.
Mid-eviction, she pulls up and then throws a fit So she pulls up in a Nissan Xterra. I don't think they make that model anymore, do they?
It's a sporty looking car, though.
Well, it was a SUV. It was a SUV, and it had kind of like that rectangular bump out in the back on the back tailgate. You know what I'm talking about?
Did the Xterra have like that triangle window?
I don't know about that. Anyway, so she pulls up, and she immediately went to the beehives that were being towed in a trailer behind her Nissan Xterra, and tries to unleash the lids open the lids to unleash the bees on those trying to evict her, including a lot of times they'll bring like the police department or sheriff's deputies to assist with an eviction.
Right.
Because, evictions can turn really, really nasty. So a deputy tried to stop Woods from releasing the bees. She's driving around with a trailer filled with bees. Maybe she does work like Alicia with How's Your Day, Honey?
If you're carrying a trailer full of bees, you're more than just a hobbyist.
Yeah, but normally those people are very peaceful people because they're trying to save the bees.
Oh,
and...
not this bitch. She's she's out there.
She tries to release the bees. A deputy tried to stop her, but she deliberately agitated the bees to make them angry. They started to circle. Woods, the woman, then smashed the lid and flipped a hive off the flatbed, which made the bees then very aggressive. The bees stung several officers, some of whom are allergic.
Oh, great. Of course,
this
they're allergic.
story's nuts. One officer was taken to the hospital with bee stings. She then puts on a professional beekeeper outfit to protect herself and then carried the tower of bees near the front door to stop the eviction. This is a crazy... I wonder if Alicia knows this story.
I'm sure she's heard it.
I mean, in the beekeeping community,
God,
this woman's like that Luigi Mangione.
Like a vigilante. Yeah. Wow, is that not nuts? Then she tried to agitate the bees more. She was finally arrested by sheriff's deputies. They booked her into a regional facility up in Massachusetts, and then she was supposed to report for trial last week, and she didn't show up. So then they issue a warrant for her arrest, and they tracked her down. I guess she was...
They must have just been scanning license plates in the parking lot of a hotel or something.
I don't know how they tracked her down, but the defendant failed to appear in court as she was ordered to do. Warrant was issued for her arrest, and then somehow they tracked her. She did something in Tennessee. They ran a check on her, and they found out that she was like a fugitive from justice in Massachusetts. Oh, this idiot's also representing herself in court. She's her own attorney. What a schmuck.
Buzz, buzz.
So now, I guess Tennessee is going to... Andrew, you getting Fester on video? You're missing a lot of video shots, Andrew. I know that you do a lot of other stuff in there.
We need a dedicated video person. I think in the new studio we have something that's going to be voice activated.
Yeah, the new studio, we're going to have the voice activated mic and camera system. So when you start talking, it chooses or I got to figure out what the audience wants. So actually, I might put this to a vote. Do you want us to be full screen, and when we talk, it automatically switches to whoever's talking on microphone, or our listeners, are you going to want the multi-screen where we're all on the screen at the same time, like little Brady Bunch boxes?
I don't know if you want that all the time.
Here's the story of a man named MJ.
I like that better, though, because then we can see the reactions of people. Because sometimes you say stuff or when Fester's doing stuff and making me laugh.
No, you don't want
to. If you have to switch, that's so confusing.
My reactions, it's like for example, one time Andrew just left the camera on me for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
And we took calls and he was sidetracked. It wasn't deliberate. But MJ goes on like this weird tangent about like pizza or scuba diving or something. And I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah, you're like making fun of me.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
You're mocking me with facial expressions.
I think I made the like hanging man gesture.
Oh my gosh.
Like this one. This one right here.
Great. Oh, yeah. Like Like in the movie Airplane,
Yes.
where the woman wasn't the woman who was being talked to death. Someone was being talked to death, and he was like, lighting himself on fire and hanging himself in the seat.
I don't know if I want the camera on me all the time, but we'll figure it out.
That's an option. It's that we're all on the screen on the same time. All right, so here we go.
Oh, there's a Julian, Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
a Julian, North Carolina,
Right.
a Julian, California,
Right.
and a Julian, West Virginia.
Okay, so that works for Julian. Hold on a minute. Andrew says there's a Chloe, West Virginia.
Boy, West Virginia loves your kids' names.
Wow.
Hey, we're going to name this town Julian and this town Chloe.
Speaking of morons in the news, I've got two stories of a similar nature. First one's from here in Florida. What the hell is it with people, if there's a fight or an argument, that they think they're in like some kind of a Western movie where they fire the gun into the air? You don't do that. All right, so
you shoot it at the person. That's what you do.
all right, the first one is Florida. The first one's down in Naples, and it gets even better because a woman fires a gun in the air during a brawl at Waffle House. That's great. Woman here in Florida accused of firing a gun during a fight at a Southwest Florida Waffle House. Yeah, the Collier County Sheriff's Office was called to the Waffle House on Dudley Drive. This is great. Just before 3 a.m. on Sunday morning.
That's the hot time at the
Of
Waffle
course.
House, man.
Yeah. Remember
I mean-
your story about your dad?
Yeah. it
How
was-
old were you? 10?
I guess about Chloe's age. I guess about Hadley's age now. Maybe in my 12.
Yeah, so Fester's dad says to Fester, hey, son, I want to show you what life's really about. And woke you up and took you to Waffle House at 2 in the morning?
Well, no, because summer sleeping patterns. My dad was always a night owl.
Right.
But summer sleeping patterns, suddenly, I'm up at 2:30 in the morning, and we would go to Waffle
so
House
wait,
and witness humanity.
The story gets better. Bonicia is her name.
Mm-hmm.
Bonicia Fletcher of Fort Myers, accused of pulling out a gun during a fight, pointing it at multiple people, then trying to hand it to another woman. She drops the gun, but accidentally pulls the trigger while picking it up off the floor. This story's nuts. And her name is Bonicia. I'm looking for some boning from Bonicia. It's Bonesha.
She's looking for some boning from you.
Bonicia. Anyway, a guy grabbed the gun, kicked it toward a deputy. A deputy had shown. This is crazy. And then we have another one. Another story. Mother fired her Taurus handgun into the air to break up a fight between her son and another kid at a back-to-school event. Are you freaking kidding me? A North Carolina mother arrested fired a handgun into the air to break up a fight between her son and another kid, and it was a back-to-school event. Cherise Monteith Davis, 34, of Charlotte, North Carolina, arrested after allegedly firing at least 2 rounds into the air from her Taurus G6 while at an event at the C.W. Williams Community Health Center, blah, blah, blah. The shots were fired to break up a fight between her son and some other kid. What's going on here?
It probably worked.
All right, 6:54 at the MJ Morning Show. 7 o'clock hour starts next. Fester, I got a weight question.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about a 464-pound guy.
Okay.
And it has to do with the Buccaneers. You might know where I'm going with this because you're like almost 350.
Yeah, all of us fat guys hang out.
And you're not going to believe this. Soon, toothpaste could be made out of this. And they're saying this could help prevent tooth decay? All right, this is insane. This is nuts. And it's next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. International Diamond Center has the Summer of Love here during August. And this is an amazing, romantic event. You all know about International Diamond Center, IDC, and the fact that they are your destination for the best pricing on the highest quality jewelry, the best diamond selection anywhere. I mean, tens and tens and tens of millions in every diamond imaginable. Right now, you pick up your awesome piece of jewelry, and you have an option of just amazing romantic getaways here. If you spend $3,500 at IDC, they'll give you a 3-day getaway to one of over a dozen romantic cities. Spend $5,000 or more, they'll give you a 3 to 4 night cruise for 2, including port fees and resort, resort taxes and everything. If you spend $10,000 on anything, you'll get a 5-night getaway to a luxury Rio all-inclusive resort. The best jewelry, the best experience. It's International Diamond Center, and now these getaways during August. It ends at the end of the month on August 31st. Hurry. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. And, of course, tell them that MJ sent you. Roofing time. You know, we were just speaking about that family out in Bartow with their roof smashed in by the crane collapse with this tree removal. They need to call Westfall. So, folks, for anything roofing, typically you've got a leak. Shingles are coming off. The shingles are worn because here in Florida, the average roof lasts about 15 to 20 years. It's not often, I think, that a crane trying to remove a big oak tree smashes through your roof. But I tell you what, Westfall will jump on that job. Westfall's my roofing company, folks. So if you need anything done with your roof, if you do need a roof replacement, if you need a repair, you want Westfall. So all you need to know is I use Westfall in my house. I think our audience knows how much of a stickler I am. They're fantastic. Best in town. Best crews. It's best quality. WestfallRoofing.com. And tell them MJ sent you. Traffic 657. MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
In Hillsborough.
All right, I have a really, really interesting proposition we got to get to. I got an email. Actually, I got a direct message. So, people communicate with me via direct message. People communicate with me via email. So, my email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. If you ever have anything you need to hit me up with, you have an idea, a suggestion, you've got some inside scoop, you got some gossip, if you want to be anonymous, just tell me. I get so much material from listeners via email, mj@mjmorningshow.com. That's, pretty easy email address. And then also my direct messages are open on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. And I have a really interesting proposition, which, Michelle, I'm going to have to run by you. It sounds... I want to know what your reaction is going to be.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to run that by you later this hour, probably after we start the hour and 20 minutes of Nonstop MJ at about 7:26, 7:27. So, folks, you want to make sure you're listening to the whole show today. There's a lot coming up. So stand by. Oh, also, I've got a story that's like kind of disgusting. And I have audio. And we had to bleep the audio. And it's kind of gross. And I'm debating. I'm kind of having like a tug of war. Do it. Don't do it. Do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm like tugging with myself. I'm tugging myself over here.
Whoa.
Okay. That's gross.
In all different directions.
To see whether I should do this story. So keep listening and find out. Hey, Fester, you're a heavy dude. You're, knocking on 350. You've hit as high as, I think, 402 we determined?
Those were in the glory days, but yes.
You hit 402 at one point. I mean, you were trying to chase after that guy. Who's the country guy? Who's the singer that just went on like Ozempic and lost 200 pounds? Jelly Roll.
I didn't even know who Jelly Roll was.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll was rotting in some Tennessee prison back when I was
actually, Jelly Roll is kind of a new phenomenon. Jelly Roll's only, 4 years old? 5?
He might have been singing for a while, but his fame has only been in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So I've only seen this in one place. Do you remember the story came out that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now have the heaviest player in the NFL?
Yeah, I remember. I think I saw him running like wind sprints 2 months ago or something.
This is the NFL on the MJ Morning Show. Desmond Watson, the heaviest player in the NFL at 464 pounds, deemed too fat to play and forced to watch from the sidelines until he loses weight. Is this accurate?
What?
So
I didn't think the NFL had a weight limit.
This is from The Sun. So The Sun is like a British publication, and a lot of these British publications have like U.S. arms now. Mm-hmm. Like you've got the Daily Mail, which has a full-blown U.S. operation. I don't think anyone works there. I think it's all like AI and computer. They were having computers write stories like for the last 10 years, I think. The U.S. the Daily Mail. Okay. Now you've got like the U.S. Sun.
All right. Let's get back to Desmond Watson.
So I didn't see this anywhere else. NFL. So this is from The Sun or the-sun.com. And the U.S. edition, NFL rookie Desmond Watson has been given an ultimatum from his new team. Before he can ever play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Watson must lose a considerable amount of weight.
How much? I think like Refrigerator Perry, he was in the 3s.
He was never 464, man.
I mean, he's the fattest player
464. It sounds like a freaking interstate. All right, Watson was...
It's the bypass.
Watson was signed by the Buccaneers as an undrafted free agent and instantly became the heaviest player in the NFL. The clock is ticking. They're saying he's got to lose weight or he's not going to play. Oh, my God. How much weight does he have to lose? First of all, is this story anywhere else other than The Sun U.S. edition? Are you finding this anywhere else? Are there any credible sources?
I mean, there's a tweet from ML Football, which I've never heard of.
What the hell? MILF Football?
ML Football.
Oh, ML Football.
Yeah, not MILF Football.
I like MILF Football.
I mean,
MILF Ball.
All right, you're bringing up. You're bringing. Hold on, you're bringing up a totally different issue.
Why are you giving me a look?
I don't know what's going on in your brain.
You're bringing up a completely different issue.
Yeah.
Which I want to talk about as well.
So he weighed an incredible 464 pounds, but ever since he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's been the team's goal to get that number down.
Yeah, of course they want to trim him up. Yeah.
According to general manager Jason Light, Watson still has a lot of work to do. So, I mean, do they have him on Monjaro? Oh, we've got a story later on, like Rosie O'Donnell. She's wasting away to nothing.
Okay. I mean, fat people not being fat's a good thing.
She's wasted away in Margaritaville.
Why fat people can't win, boy, I tell you what. If they're fat, you call them fat. They lose weight, you're like, oh, my God, you're wasting away to nothing.
Yeah.
You're Waffle thin.
You know what? They ought to put up like an Ozempic sign at Ray J, like a sponsorship, and they can bring in truckloads of Ozempic to get this dude down.
Yeah.
For Desmond.
No, listen, this team, he's losing weight. Listen, this guy's losing weight the old-fashioned way. They're running his big ass around that field. He's running out there in the Florida sun.
But it doesn't say what weight he has to get to for the Bucs to consider putting him on the field.
Is he going to make the team?
You know, that's right, they have the roster. When do they have their final? Because they make cuts. Isn't it, what, 52? Is that the...
53?
53. 52, 53, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I mean, it's confirmed that he's on the, what do they call it, the something list?
The fat reserve?
Yeah,
He's on fat reserve right now?
No.
He's chunk reserve.
He's on the non-football injury list heading into training camp, I guess. That was earlier.
Okay.
And I did read a story about him back in the spring, I guess, or whenever he was drafted, that he was like the heaviest football player. And I wondered.
No, he is.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I read that story back in spring, and I was wondering, because here we are in Florida, it's just so like hot. And
well, he went to the University of Florida.
Yeah.
So he's used to this Florida swamp ass heat that we have.
You know, he runs a 4:10:40. That's 4 minutes and 10 minutes.
4 minutes and 10 seconds.
What'd I say?
I don't know.
You said 4 minutes and 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, 4 minutes.
That's how long it takes for him to come back.
4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Listen, I'm sure he's a big, strong man, a good football player. He needs to trim up a little bit.
All right, so we'll follow that.
They got him for the tush push.
Would you like an exclusive interview with Coach Todd Bowles regarding this?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Is Todd Bowles on the phone?
Let me go get him. He's in studio.
Oh, he is.
Ready?
Oh.
Hey, Coach.
Hold on. Todd Bowles, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Coach Bowles, can we talk about the 464-pound guy, Desmond Watson, please?
Well, MJ, it would be my pleasure to talk about Desmond Watson. What can I answer for you?
What weight does Desmond Watson have to get down to in order to take the field for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season?
Well, we've been having our assistant coaches look at the player, and he's a fatty boombalatti. And I remember,
like, boom ba ba boom ba ba.
Oh, you feel at the Advent workout facility.
The Advent Health. Yeah, there's nothing healthy about that guy right now, is it?
The whole building shakes when Desmond takes the field.
Anyway, listen, I wish Desmond the best. It'd be a great story, but I want to know what number does he have to get down to in order for him to be viable for the Bucs? I mean, they did draft him at 464 pounds.
He was an undrafted free agent. He signed with the team after the draft.
You sounded like Cleveland from the Cleveland Show.
Coach Bowles is a combination of Cleveland and Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I love Coach's press conferences because he is the coolest cucumber. I tell you what, man, I love Coach. But
Does he ever get fired up?
You know, I've seen him so even keeled in any situation. I mean, I've seen him win big games, I've seen him lose big games, and whatever. What? Coach is even.
You know what? That's a game. Provoke Coach Bowles.
Yeah, I want to see him
try to make him angry.
Right.
Make Coach angry. We've got the game Make Dave Laugh.
Yeah, make Coach angry. Listen,
yeah.
I don't know that I think I've seen Coach disappointed before.
Yeah,
It's like just like outcomes of games, but he is pretty even.
Yeah.
I've never seen him too high. I've never seen him too low.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do a screaming thing.
Which Which he has assistant coaches to do the screaming.
Okay.
But,
All right.
Are you ready to stop tooth decay?
At the Buccaneers headquarters, we consider tooth decay a major problem.
All right,
which we
listen
are
to it. All right,
all
that's a
for.
thank you, Coach Bowles. You can leave
I
now.
gotta go.
Yeah, get in your car and get out of here.
Escort me. It's almost time for
Yeah,
practice.
yeah.
We got the Steelers coming up this weekend preseason.
Make Coach Bowles angry. It's a new feature.
No.
Get him to really blow his top. Get him to really get angry. I mean, like road rage angry.
I don't think the guy's capable of it.
I mean, like smashing your car through the front of a business that just pissed you off.
This guy's been in the league for a long time. He's pretty even. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen Coach laugh. I mean, we're talking about. I'm not just talking about anger emotions. I'm talking about like really, really happy ones too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It is 7:12 at the MJ Morning Show, and listen to this. I mean, well, there's a little more, but the way that they're kind of jockeying, or the way they're kind of couching this story, is that your next toothpaste might be made out of hair.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, hold on. Is it like all hair?
Well, hang on.
Or is it ground up? Or is it like an abrasive?
When you think of toothpaste, it goes in your mouth, and we all know when you get like a hair in your mouth, and then you're trying to use your fingers to like touch your tongue to get the hair off your tongue, and nothing. Or, have you ever gotten a hair down your throat?
Yeah.
That's the oof. And then it's, I mean, you're like, All right, so listen to this. Toothpaste made out of hair could be on the shelves within 2 years. And the claim is that hair toothpaste could be the cure for tooth decay. Could stop it dead in its tracks.
Really?
Yeah, so you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, we know about fluoride, and, it's controversial, but, there is research about fluoride. There's a whole thing with fluoride in our water, and, fluoride being taken out of water here in Florida. Anyway, listen to this. Researchers from King's College in London, they've identified a substance that can protect against tooth decay and even repair early-stage damage better than fluoride.
Really?
And it's an ingredient found in the stuff on top of your head, Fester. Well, maybe not you.
I mean, dandruff?
But no. Listen to this. We're entering an exciting era where biotechnology allows us not to just treat symptoms, but restore biological function using the body's own materials. The senior author is Sharif El-Arkari, who's the study senior author here, and a consultant in prosthodontics at this King's College in London. It's a well-known institution. Maybe not as well-known as Oxford, but still, it's a very well-known institution. So with further development, he said, the right industry partnerships, we may soon be growing stronger, healthier smiles, structure and function of natural enamel.
Because I've always heard once you lose your enamel, you can't get it back, right? It doesn't regenerate.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, I guess this, if you're using this body chemical, this keratin, they're saying it can protect teeth and potentially seal exposed nerve channels that cause sensitivity. Man, forget Crest and Aquafresh, Aqua Hair.
I mean, it's keratin, which is found in a bunch of things, including hair. When you said it, I thought they're going to like chop up horsetail and mix it with like,
I don't know. I see like human parts like hair and nails and skin, and then
it would be all hair.
It also says wool from sheep, though.
Your dog has keratin in it.
Well, why doesn't the story say that then?
Because they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to give different examples, but the examples are limitless, right?
Yes.
All right.
Those are just examples.
Yeah.
All right, 7:16 at the MJ Morning Show. All right, I have a story. Like I said, I was tugging myself. I was trying to figure out, should I do it? Should I not do it? I do have audio. This popped up in my feed, and I mean, it was full on. I mean, they showed everything, and it's almost like when you see like doggy doo on the side of the road. I mean, it's not pleasant. Or if you're walking on the sidewalk or, you're walking in the neighborhood and there's some doggy doo in the yard, it's not pleasant, but it's almost like we can tolerate it.
It's a fact of life of having pets around.
But if you change the parameters a bit, and if suddenly you know that belongs to Bill.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That there's a change from like animal and doggy doo versus like human stuff. This is insane. I'm just on my Instagram and this pops up in my reel. Andrew, did you bleep this effectively? Please tell. There's a dude that's driving along the side of the road. He sees this container. And it's not like a plastic mail bin. You know the U.S. Postal Service, those
white,
the white.
corrugated?
Yeah, it's not like that, but it's a bin. It's an Amazon bin. So Amazon, they have like these pliable. It's almost like a canvas, like a square or rectangular, like a canvas container. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get the idea.
I mean, so it's not a rolling bin. No, Andrew,
it's something that they hold. They can hold like 15 packages in this like carton or something.
But it's like a structured canvas or like a plasticky.
We have one of those for the back of the car.
There we go.
It's a husky like tough thing.
Yeah.
And it has two. It's compartmentalized.
Yeah, we kept like the car vacuum in it and like a couple of quarts of motor oil.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. So Amazon has these big bins.
Yeah.
So this guy's driving down the road and sees this blue Amazon bin on the side of the road. He pulls over. He's like, whoa, look at that. And it's got the Amazon logo. It says like property of Amazon, not for private use, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, whoa, maybe there are packages in there. What kind of surprise is going to be in there? All right. I don't, should I play this?
You're already too deep.
You know what? I'm in deep. It's like the Genesis song, In Too Deep. You know that song?
You've committed.
Yeah, I'm at the point of no return. I've hit V1. I've committed to takeoff.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. No, Andrew, In Too Deep was Point of No Return is a Kansas song. Okay. All right. So, all right, here it is. I guess I am. All right, listen to this. Andrew, did you bleep this? Is our dump button working?
We'll find out.
Just in case. All right. Listen to this.
So I'm out driving, and I see this blue crate on the side of the road. And it's property of Amazon Logistics, not for resale, authorized use only, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, cool, what's inside of it? And it's just, human Hey, yeah, that's what everybody wants to be delivered.
Apparently an Amazon driver had it go so bad, he pulled the Amazon van over and does number 2, I mean a horrific pile in the Amazon bin and then just dumps it on the side of the road. Oh, what?
I'm speechless.
So am I.
I mean,
well, maybe not. I'm still talking.
I mean, listen,
I'm appalled.
I have to admit, I think about these drivers and their availability to.
Hey, you know what a big problem is along this, like the side of interstates and exit ramps and on ramps.
Oh, do I know? Of course I know.
The over the road truck drivers.
I've dropped hundreds of them.
Yeah, the over the road truck drivers. They've got like the pee bottles and and they'll just chuck them. You talk to road crews or like the crews that mow the grass along the side of interstates, and they find tons of bottles of like whiz that truck drivers throw out of their windows.
You need the Gatorade bottle because it has the wider mouth opening.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
And you can't use like a milk jug gallon.
But
That's too sharp.
Can you imagine this? Can you imagine the Amazon driver? What would Jeff Bezos say? You know, it might have been Bezos that did it. No, it was Lauren Sanchez. They were driving along in a Ferrari, and they happened to have an Amazon bin in the back. And Lauren Sanchez, man, you got to go.
Right now.
All right, I'm just going to stop right now. All right, 7:21 at the MJ Morning Show. Here on a Thursday. Michelle, an interesting proposition came down the pike. I have no idea what you're going to say about this. Oh, also, we have to revisit it. Fester, I had so much freaking feedback on the Maniacal dog lady.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many people said, oh, my God, that's the craziest audio I've ever heard. All right, we did this like in the 8 o'clock hour yesterday. If you didn't hear about the Maniacal dog lady and the altercation she had with a guy walking dogs in a park, this audio is outrageous. All right, that and a whole lot more next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Do not move. We're going to entertain the living you-know-what out of you next here on 104.7 FM. There is a new Genesis dealer in town. I had somebody email me yesterday. MJ, thank God, I live in Tampa. I don't have to drive my car all the way to the Genesis dealer in Clearwater anymore. Or if you do live in Clearwater, if you do live in Pinellas County and you want to shop price, if you want an option to purchase or lease a brand new Genesis or get your service done, you now have a new option. Genesis of Tampa is now open. Spread the word. Oh, two of them. Michelle, Burger King Bobby. Burger King Bobby hits me up yesterday.
Yeah.
I just told a colleague of mine who has a Genesis that he doesn't need to drive to Clearwater anymore for Genesis service because Genesis of Tampa is now open.
What a relief for that person.
Burger King Bobby. All right, so folks, Genesis of Tampa is open at 275 in Bierce. So right off the interstate, they've got a temporary spot, and they're building this gorgeous new dealership soon. But you now have an option. There are unbelievable lease options right now for the hottest Genesis cars and SUVs. Hey, the Genesis is what saved Tiger Woods' life. Genesis of Tampa is now open, folks, at 275 in Bierce. And tell them that MJ sent you. Thank you so much. Hey, if you're making a move, don't botch it. Don't bungle it. No. If you're making a move, you call twocollegebrothers.com. It is the smartest move you'll ever make. Do not get roped in. Don't get suckered in by some sweet-talking moving company, and they're going to lowball you on price. They're probably going to try to, jam you up later on. They're probably going to try to extort you to get more money out of you mid-move or refuse to unload the truck until you shell out more cash. Why don't you go with a company that already has over 1,100 five-star reviews on the Googles? And that's twocollegebrothers.com. You mention me, MJ, they'll drop off free moving boxes. It's the smartest move you'll ever make. Fully background checked and trained people work at Two College Brothers. They don't hire you unless you're fully trained. You got to pass a stringent background check. So, all the way around, they're wrapping your furniture. They're handling everything with care. For your next move or anyone you know, twocollegebrothers.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. Schreider's got traffic. MJ Morning Show back in minutes. You got to hear this audio with the dog lady next.
In Hillsborough, an accident on I-4 westbound at Branch Forbes Road with the left shoulder blocked. The traffic is already heavy from Buckman Highway to McIntosh. We have accidents on US 301 at Gibsonton, Lumsden Road at Valrico, and Waters.
All right, 7:29. It's the MJ Morning Show. Let's go. Hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ starts right now. More than an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. Oh, one little follow-up. We just did that Amazon story where, someone's driving down the road and they saw an Amazon bin on the side of the road. And they're like, oh, my God, what's that? They pulled over and, oh, boy, not what they wanted to see. Apparently, a driver had an issue and made a deposit and just left it on the side of the road. One other Amazon story.
Does it involve somebody,
No.
Okay.
No. It's no.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. By the way, that was a prime dump.
Right.
that was on the left on the side of the road. All right. This is insane as well. An Amazon driver smashes the vehicle through someone's garage door, bashing up the garage door, even damaging the cars inside the garage.
It kind of makes sense. You hit the garage door.
And guess what Amazon initially offered them after their driver plows the van through their garage door? Guess what the Amazon folks initially offered?
Prime for life.
No.
Oh.
That delivery free.
Oh, my gosh.
Like a $14 order. Okay, we'll take that on. Are you freaking kidding me?
You know what?
I'm not making this up. Amazon made a ridiculous offer to a woman after the delivery driver crashed into her garage, smashed the door, damaged one of the cars inside. Casey Haggard of Creve Coeur. That's like right outside of St. Louis. Yeah. It's the St. Louis area. We were on Z1077 in St. Louis for 14 years with the MJ Morning Show.
Creve Coeur.
So this lady, Casey, she's in Creve Coeur. She comes home from family vacation back in July and noticed her garage doors all mangled. There was a note left on the garage door. I hit your garage, and was signed Amazon.
Just no name, no number, just Amazon?
I hit your garage, and then it was signed Amazon. So the woman, Casey Haggard, meanwhile, her garage door was all haggard.
Yeah, right?
She reaches out to Amazon, and then initially Amazon says, okay, we'll refund the package that was delivered. It was $18, she said.
All right, hold on. This doesn't make sense. Did she call like the Amazon customer help number and the
No,
clerk?
she called Taco Bell.
Like my point is, the clerk had no idea. She's complaining about like a botched delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll give it to you for free. That's not the official spokesperson for Amazon. That's not like the lawyer who said, "Well, we have a settlement." That delivery.
She initially called Amazon, right?
Yeah, what is
and
it?
they said they were sorry and they would refund the package price, which was $18.
What else do you want the Amazon phone bank operator in Kuala Lumpur to do?
There has to be, and obviously an escalation. If you've got a problem, I'm sure they can transfer you to someone in the United States.
Have you ever called Amazon for an issue?
It's been a couple of years, maybe 8, 9, 10, a while ago. It's like, what was the deal we had?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we had some issue, and it took me 7 days to track down how I get somebody on the phone at Amazon. So finally I did. And I think the issue was resolved. I think I was able to get it resolved.
Yeah. Did they offer you free delivery? But
So-
your garage didn't get bashed
So
in.
Haggard spent at least a week trying to get Amazon to pay for the damages. They said they would be in contact, and they weren't in contact. They ghosted her. So the garage door was broken. It couldn't even open. So they come back from vacation. Not only is their garage door all mangled beyond belief, but they can't even get their cars out of the garage. And then one of the cars was actually damaged when the driver lurched and smashed the van through their garage. Wow. So
No security camera footage of the van?
she says, I need some help here. So she said, I need someone from Amazon to come out here and assess the situation. I mean, Amazon, they must have investigators, if Amazon vans get into accidents, and I'm sure they do. I mean, I can't recall seeing one, but Amazon vans they're all over the road. They're hitting people.
Every day.
Or they're getting hit.
Every day, I bet you there are dozens of accidents involving Amazon vans.
Look at the dog track right down the road here at, near, Gandhi and 4th. You got Derby Lane, and That property is used as like an Amazon truck staging area. There are 2 million Amazon trucks there in the morning when we pass by.
And that's all over town.
If I take the Gandy, sometimes I need to take the Gandy. I usually take Howard home.
That's just one location.
Yeah.
There's probably 50 locations in the greater Tampa Bay area. That same thing.
Can you imagine that?
Was the driver able to continue with the deliveries?
We don't know because
you know how you can look at the
he left.
app and see like where your your package is.
Your package is 5 stops away, but it just smashed through the Haggard's garage door.
Right.
So it's going to be delayed a little bit.
I mean, they were able to back out of the door and leave a note and sign it Amazon.
Can you order a new garage door?
Of course you could.
On Amazon?
I bet you can.
Don't mess with that. Just call Banco. You know what? This is in Missouri, but Banco's a local company. I was going to say, Amazon driver smashes through your garage door. That's a job for Banco. Hey, Casey Haggard of Creve Coeur, Missouri, you can bank on Banco if you move to the Tampa Bay area. or maybe this is an opportunity for Nick Banco and the team to expand to Creve Coeur, Missouri. Banco, Missouri is now open. The first job, they're going to fix the Haggard's garage door that Amazon drove through and then just pulled away and left a note. Sorry.
I
Hit
will
your
say,
garage door. Signed, Amazon.
Amazon garage doors that you can buy from the site look more like storage unit doors.
Yeah, there you go.
They don't look like housing type.
Like a U-Haul storage garage
But
door.
you can buy all the accessories and parts.
That's great. All right.
A couple of clickers.
Anyway, listen, you just call Banco. I'll see if I can get them to, you know what? It's only, 1,100-mile drive?
Yeah. Let's go.
You know what? Gene at Banco is one of their top techs and trainers. I'll see if Gene can just get in the Banco truck and just head on over to Casey Haggard's house. So Amazon told her, you go through the Amazon claim portal.
That's right. That's who she should have called first time.
Oh, man. And then I guess when she tried to call claims, all she got was a dial tone. Yeah. Then she was able to reach somebody at Amazon Web Services. Well, they do computer storage and they do cloud computing, AWS.
Right.
So they're not going to fix your garage door.
She has no idea who to call. She's calling everybody.
So finally, she called the Better Call Banking equivalent in St. Louis on Channel 4.
Okay.
What, we should call Shelly?
No, Better Call Bitch Face.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
What's the language there?
Such an aggressive. Any good TV, operations manager
all the TV stations have like the consumer people, you know?
But if it was Becky Bitchface, you'd make her change her name.
Yeah, Better Call Bitch. No, that's fantastic.
No, listen, Becky.
Better Call Bitchface.
We're gonna have to change your name.
That's the name of the consumer reporter out in St. Louis.
Better Call Bitchface.
What would you be? Better Call Fix It Fester?
Yeah. Don't call me to fix it.
Anyway, I guess
it starts with an F. Bleep up faster.
So I guess finally the TV station out in St. Louis got some action from Amazon.
What a great radio idea.
What?
Have people call me with their issues and I can make them worse.
Better Call Bungler. There you go. Fester is the bungler. If you've got a problem, Fester will make it worse.
I'll make it much worse.
Better Call Bungler.
What do you have? This person in Bartow has a crane through their roof?
Better call Bozo.
I'll drive a truck through their frame.
Let's really complicate the insurance claims process.
That's terrible. I feel so bad for the Fitzwaters in Bartow. Hey, Fitzwaters in Bartow, I'm MJ. I approve this message, and I feel really bad for you guys. What can I do? What can I do to help?
Okay, well, easy now.
Can I help clean up the living room? Can I,
Yeah.
I'll be out there this afternoon out in Bartow.
Take your shop vac out there. They need you.
My God. If I go to Bartow, it's like the president going,
Oh,
seriously, it's
they close streets.
My God, did you hear that MJ's in Bartow today? All right. Hey, listen, that was always the deal. When we did the CD signings, when we were peddling and going to all these different stores selling the crotchety old man CDs,
the old Blockbuster music, remember, all over town.
The deal was, dude, one of the biggest ever appearances, like over 1,000 people, was the Blockbuster video in Bartow. Right on the corner there, you know what I'm talking about? You got that old bank building, and then you have that shopping center. There used to be a Blockbuster in there. I think that is the record for the largest crowd ever. We had like 1,000 people at that Blockbuster. We sold over 1,000 CDs that day. Like 11. It was crazy. It was nuts. Anyway, where was I? Oh, let's get into the dog. By popular demand, we've had people request this audio. I had people say, I only caught the tail end of it, or I usually listen with my kids in the car going to school around 7:30.
This is a lot to process.
All right, man, this is unbelievable. This happened at a dog park in Portland, Oregon, or it's some kind of a park. And it's a wooded area. They got trails, and they got some, natural wooden-looking fencing. And this woman just goes ballistic on a guy. He's just walking dogs, and this woman identified these dogs apparently as purebred dogs, and she goes nuts saying that he should have gone to a shelter. And this turns into just bedlam, mayhem, insanity. And we figured that by the end of the week, this woman was going to be identified. This audio is nuts. All right, listen to the confrontation. So this woman initially appears to be, 20, 25 feet away from? This woman rushes this guy and starts yelling at him about the dogs that he's walking. Listen to this.
You're an unethical piece of shit.
Oh, yeah?
He kills dogs because he has to have his bred dogs.
Me?
Yes! You bought those dogs, didn't you?
No.
You didn't adopt them. You didn't save their lives. You don't care about them. You don't care about anyone but
Dude,
yourself.
you are crazy, lady.
Get away from me then. Get away from me.
You walked up to me.
Go away from me. This guy won't leave me alone. Help me. Help me. This guy won't leave me alone.
She walks up to him. She's 20 feet away. So there was obviously an initial altercation before he started rolling video. So I don't know how much we missed before he starts rolling on his camera phone. But then he starts rolling to document this lunatic, this wackadoodle. And then she's, get away from me. Stop. He won't leave me alone. She went up to him and verbally attacks this guy.
And he is saying that I said something racist when I absolutely did not.
You did.
So before the video started, she must have said something racist. He didn't capture that on video, then starts rolling video.
Please help me. I did not say anything to this guy.
Who are you talking to?
Help me, please. Please get this guy away from me. Adopt those
Dude,
dogs. Go away.
You need medication, lady.
The lady's not being touched. She comes up to him, starts berating him about the purebreds that he's walking and him not, saving a dog from a shelter. And then she's like, oh, my God, he's attacking me. He won't leave me alone. I mean, the woman is certifiable.
To get away from me.
Go that way. Go that way.
No,
You want to attack me?
Go.
If you touch me, I will knock you out. You attack me, I have a right to defend myself.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I mean, those are international fighting words, right? I mean, if somebody's squaring up with you and they say, let's do this, they want to throw hands, right?
I've never heard a lady say this.
I
Let's
love her.
do this.
It's go time.
Yeah,
and then she pulls out her camera. She starts recording at this point, and it continues.
Get away from me now. This guy is harassing me.
I have lots of film, lady.
I did not say anything racist at all.
Go away from me, lady.
Go away from me. Go away. Go away. I'm trying to get by, and this guy won't let me by.
Go by.
I'm trying to get by.
Go by.
Oh, my God. In the beginning, called him a piece of...
You're an unethical piece of shit.
Oh, yeah?
You're an unethical... That's just part one. And then the lady, she will not stop. Now part two. Listen to this. Oh, hang on a minute.
That sounds like our traffic music.
Yeah, what the hell did that get there?
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
All right, hold on. It changed right before my eye. All right, here's part two.
I have everything you said before. I have it all on video, lady.
I have it all on video too.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You need to go away. I let you by. Go.
Go away too. You need to adopt, don't shop. Look at this guy. Look at his bred dogs. Look at what an unethical piece of this guy
That's
is.
his mom.
So now he's Now he's being attacked verbally as she points him out to other people walking by on the walk path.
Look at his bread dogs.
Look at these bread dogs. Exactly.
So, I mean, listen, I'm all for these, adoption centers and pounds.
Yeah.
And what are they?
Rescue dogs.
Yeah,
and,
that's great.
Shelter dogs. Yeah, I fully support. And I said this yesterday. We did the story like in the mid 8 o'clock hour yesterday, and I had so many people say, "Man, that's the craziest crap. I want my kids to hear. Can you run this while we're in the car at 7:30?" So I had like people saying, "Yeah, I already dropped my kids off at school, and can you play it early? We're in the car at 7:40, and can you please play this again?"
But the militant call to action cry is, and I've heard a couple of callers say it yesterday. They slip it in: adopt, don't shop.
Yeah.
Adopt, don't shop.
Hey, listen.
And then that's like their saber rattling.
Let me finish the audio. We got another 30 seconds here, and then I got a couple of things to say before we move on.
He has to have bread dogs because he has a small penis. He has no freaking...
Isn't this lady amazing?
No integrity.
You are mentally ill. You are mentally ill, lady.
And no ethics at all whatsoever.
You are mentally ill.
A Trump supporter.
You are mentally ill.
Where's Ice?
Where's Ice?
That's kind of insensitive, isn't it?
She says you're probably a Trump supporter. Then where's Ice? What does he want the guy deported? Because he's walking pure. Get out of here!
Mentally ill.
Trump supporter.
Wow.
Where's Ice? Easy. Let me call Ice.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm done with you. Have fun in your psycho ward. Go take your medication today.
Yeah, she's off her meds. That I think that's the diagnosis. She must have run out of lithium or whatever.
Why hasn't this guy come forward? As the
well, I thought by now
is he the victim?
Listen, I said by the end of the week, the woman, the maniac. I mean, she's beyond Karen. She's got to be
super Karen.
She's got to be identified at some point, and that guy ought to be doing interviews.
Right.
You know?
Everybody, like, when you look at the articles about it, that's one of the comments. Has she been identified yet? Who is she? I mean, usually it comes out a little quicker.
Yeah. I would have thought for sure that it would be out by this point. All right. So just a couple of thoughts here. If you want to get a purebred dog from a breeder, that's your prerogative. If you are open to getting a mutt or a mixed breed or a dog at a shelter, please do so. If you can help bring, joy to a dog's life or a pet's life, a cat's life, if you can go to a shelter and adopt a dog, if that's something you want to do, please do it. I encourage that all day long. But if you also want a purebred that you want to get as a puppy, then that's your right as well. But you have some people that are just militant, and this woman, she's beyond militant. I do think that lady's got screws loose. I think there's something wrong.
You know what? I'm looking at an article right now.
Yeah.
Apparently, she identified herself.
In the video?
In the, I guess wherever it was posted, she commented and said, please take it down.
Oh, really?
I can tell you what her name is, according to this article, the Portland Daily Blink.
Okay.
It says her name is Heidi Berquist. And
Whoa. Heidi Berquist?
Heidi? Heidi.
Okay.
Berquist, Berquist.
Okay.
In the comments of the viral videos, allegedly asking for the footage to be taken down.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Anything else?
She has me. She has.
She's a high school guidance counselor.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I just made that up.
I'm trying to look at her LinkedIn right now because there was a link to it.
Oh, she has a LinkedIn?
That does not look like her. Although this person is in Oregon.
Could be her.
A decedent affairs program manager at Oregon Health and Science University?
Sounds like a very official job.
I mean, I can't, confirm this. I'm just literally doing this as we're talking on the air.
Can we play some Baha Men or something behind her?
Who let the dogs out?
Right?
Oh my God! Dun, 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 dun. Who let the dogs out? Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs
much we'll get kicked off YouTube for copyright violation. You know what? I think that's one of the songs that does it.
Really?
Yeah, I think we did it before. We got pulled off YouTube because we played too much Who Let the Dogs Out.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, we had a copyright violation that day. All right, that audio is insane. So for those that did not hear it yesterday,
there it is.
Who let the nut job out? I mean, how did she get out of her institution?
She works at Oregon Health Sciences University. So.
I tell you what, the big Indian guy lifted up the water console and threw it through the window. Oh, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think they used an institution. It was based in Oregon.
Was it?
Yes. One Flew, the classic Jack Nicholson movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo, which, by the way, we watched that recently. We revisited that, and it was Oregon.
Oregon State Hospital in Salem.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving along. I have a very, very interesting proposition. Man, we got so much. We've got the Amalie Arena story coming up. Oh, Mark Zallis, one of our account executives.
Would he retire?
No. Oh. He's gonna start his car in his garage when I give him this information.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh poor.
Hold on. I got some bad news for you. You've heard me mention Mark Zallis.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite people here.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But if I mention like a business in passing, he's in their parking lot waiting for them at 10 a.m. saying, "Hey, the MJ Morning Show mentioned you. You want to buy advertising?"
He's a hound, man.
Oh,
I love him.
He's a hustler.
Yeah, he really is.
I got some bad news for him. And folks, this is going to be very, very important to many people. This is a kind of a sea change coming up. All right, so hold on, get to that in a second. First, though, Michelle, 7:51 at the MJ Morning Show.
Yes.
We're in the middle of over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. Thanks for listening to the best morning entertainment in the entire state of Florida, most likely the East Coast, even east of the Mississippi and west of the Mississippi.
So you're saying we're best in the country?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Which begs the question, is there a better morning show in Brazil?
No.
I mean, wouldn't we be best in the world?
The Bolsonaro Morning Show. Yeah. All right, so...
Yeah.
Are they giving away tickets to the Wawa 200 or whatever it is?
I got a direct message from Tay-Tay yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's Taylor. I got a direct message from Taylor, Tayler. So... I got this yesterday. This came in last night at 8:41 p.m. I saw this about 11 p.m. last night. I'm like, wow. So, Michelle.
Yeah.
Fester, you're going to want to Google something in a minute, so get your
right.
your chubby fingers ready to type. All right, so Taylor sends me a note, direct message. My DMs are open. My Instagram is Certified MJ Radio if you need to get a hold of me, or my email is mj@mjmorningshow.com. So Taylor writes, "Hi, MJ. My name is Taylor Kessler. I'm the general manager of Scores Gentlemen's Club here in Tampa. I'd like to invite you down on a Friday or Saturday night to have dinner in our new dining room and try out one of our fabulous steaks. And, of course, it would be on me. I'd like to offer that invitation anytime. Please feel free to contact me." And then here's her cell number, I would imagine. "Thank you. I hope you're having a great day." Well, I'm having a better day now. So, Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle, I'm sure I got to call her. And see,
yeah, you have
to call.
Absolutely.
I got to call and see.
I mean,
is Michelle invited, or is it just me?
I think they would encourage couples.
All right, so wait a sec. If she's the general manager of Scores Gentlemen's Club,
the location on Dale Mabry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Did you? You looked it up?
Listen,
okay.
It's on Dale. It's next to the stadium. Okay. It's right there on Dale
Listen to
Mabry.
me. I wanted to see the menu.
Oh, the menu, yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to see the menu at Scores Gentlemen's Club. All right. So here's my question.
Oh, God.
If I wanted to try to call Taylor right now, it's 7:53 in the morning. If she's the general manager of a gentleman's club, is there any chance that she's awake at 7:54 in the morning?
I don't know.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to dial this up. See if
I don't know that the general manager is necessarily working till 4 in the morning. Anyway, you know.
Oh, they have one of your favorites. I'm looking at the menu right now.
Well, hold on. I looked at the menu last night. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor. Pick up Hot One. I just dialed Taylor's cell phone. See if Taylor's available. Tell Taylor it's the MJ Morning Show. And I'm assuming Taylor What? Oh.
What's happening?
It's a 656 area code. That's the first time I've ever seen it. 656.
Oh, the new area code.
It's the new area code in Tampa.
Boy, if you're a strip club and you want nobody to call you, get the 656 area code.
You know what? It's and it ends in 7800. It's not a cell phone. It's I thought it was like I thought it was like an area code from like Western Pennsylvania or something.
So
no, it's Hey, Andrew, didn't we I did a song on the new, remember Magic Mark did a song on the new
656 area code?
Yeah, Tampa Bay, like 2 years ago, got a new area code.
I mean, if you want a phone number.
Instead of 813, instead of 727, we now have 656. And I have not seen one phone number with 656 yet until right now. Andrew, do you have our 656 area code song? I forgot this. We played this like 2 years ago. Hang on. Oh, yeah.
What's the matter with the code I'm using? 'Cause they say that it's out of style. Now I've got to use 10 digits, baby, every time that I want to dial. Maybe I'm just too sentimental, but 656 is too detrimental. Everybody's talking about the new code, honey, but it's still 813 to me.
Yeah.
All right, so 656.
The number you are calling has been disconnected. No further information is available.
All right.
I forgot about that song until just now. Yeah.
So it essentially is the same footprint as 813.
All right. So, 656 is a new 813. So it's not a cell phone. That's the office number, or that's the main number. So,
boy, leave it to Nerd MJ to be more impressed with area codes than naked ladies serving you steak.
Yeah, really.
Oh, naked.
I've never been.
I got nothing to worry about.
I've never. So I've never been to Scores Gentlemen's Club.
Are you sure?
But wait a sec. Apparently, they serve USDA prime steaks. Go back to their website.
Mm-hmm.
So, Michelle, I would imagine you're going to be invited. Will you go with me to Scores Gentlemen's Club and try out their new menu and I guess they have a new remodel?
All right, so hold on.
I haven't been into a strip club in. I get the New York strip at the strip club.
Okay.
You can get the roast beef sandwich too.
I'm more of a ribeye guy because the ribeye or the Delmonico is the most flavorful steak on the menu.
I mean, let's talk about their sushi selection.
All right, so Fester, please.
What? Are we talking about food at a strip club over here? Are you expecting not to make roast beef jokes?
Hang on, hold on a minute. Let me go to their website. So menu right here, menu. All right, Prime.
So do they have? Is it a steakhouse?
Yeah, Prime Steakhouse. It's a gentleman's club with a steakhouse.
Wait, like
they're serving USDA Prime. Do you know what percentage Prime is of the U.S. beef?
Isn't it like 8%?
No, it's like 2%.
Okay,
it's like only 2% of U.S. beef is certified as USDA Prime.
Okay, fine.
With the best flavor, the best marbling.
That's just something nerds would know.
What?
So hold on, MJ, is this
calling me a nerd?
Yes.
Is it a steakhouse where like all the seating is in like the entertainment area?
I don't know.
The entertainment area.
Or do they have a separate room for the steakhouse?
I don't like sitting at bars at a sports bar. I don't mean much less want to eat a steak with up on the stage, and she's sitting there doing.
She's got some boobs in your face.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, can I just get to my mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay, come back after the asparagus, honey.
Hey, I'm eating my I'm eating my spinach right now.
Yeah, listen, do me a favor.
How does that work? I mean, maybe I am a little curious.
So, is it a separate steakhouse?
So, Michelle, will you go with me?
Taylor, I gotta think about this.
And
I gotta know the setup, I guess, because I don't want to be eating and have some girl, jamming herself all up on me.
I mean,
so I'm not sure how that works.
Yes.
I have very little interest in going to an adult club, but I have great interest in going to a steak club.
Right.
And I don't know that I want to go to one that's completely combined. Is it two separate experiences?
I think I don't know.
That's what I'm asking.
You know what? Wait a minute. I just had a thought. You and Fester can go.
No,
and this can be like an
yeah.
investigation, an
No.
MJ Morning Show investigation.
That would
and
be.
then you come back.
That would be an investigation.
And you can come back and report for the audience so everybody knows.
Okay.
No, Michelle, I would want you to go as my wife. Listen,
Why? Why would you want me to go to a nudie bar?
Fester, Michelle, Michelle.
Yeah.
You're the one that dragged me to the Mons Venus.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 years ago.
Yeah, that was like research for real, dude.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
You dragged me to the Mons Venus when the 6 foot rule was instituted in Tampa, where the customer couldn't get within 6 feet of the dancer, and that effectively, well, theoretically, put the kibosh on the lap dance. But of course, that's never been enforced.
Okay.
Although the rule is still on the books in the city of Tampa, 6 foot rule.
Do you want to find out if you can get a lap dance while you are chowing down on your steak?
Do you know how hard it would be to cut a steak and get a lap dance at the same time?
Why don't you go find out, Fester, and then report back to us?
Let me talk about my bone.
Yeah, okay.
Because I would get the bone-in ribeye.
You would.
All right? So I would.
Of course you would.
All right.
Ooh,
Michelle.
they do have surf and turf.
Oh, they've got a lot of stuff. Go to the steak list.
Oh, they have
crab cake dinner.
They have crab cakes.
Yeah,
but no crabs. So okay, all right.
Go to the steaks.
Entrees, prime steakhouse,
steaks right there.
Side-arm steaks,
filet mignon. All this USDA prime filet mignon, New York strip filet mignon, 10 ounce. So it looks like they have an 8 and a 10. The ribeye and then a bone-in ribeye. What about a porterhouse? Anyway, I'd get the bone-in ribeye. Michelle, I would go with you. I would take you.
Ooh.
Or you could go without me and go with Fester.
No, I'm going with you. All right, I got to move on.
Hey, look, for $350, you get the bone-in Rebecca.
I don't think Taylor's going to appreciate this conversation.
I don't give a rat's ass.
I know you don't.
I don't care.
That's why I love you.
I don't care about anybody's business.
Two big local stories.
If she can't take a joke.
And also, is Taylor, Tayler? That is a female name, right? But it could be a male. I don't know.
I don't know.
For all I know, it might be a male, not even a female. All right, moving along. Two big local stories.
Bone and Rebecca.
Rebecca, I got it. Medium rare, please. A little bit of pink.
See, they never end.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Never end. I love them.
All right. So
now we gotta go.
All right. So the Amalie Arena. Now this is a badly kept secret. All right. When did we hear this? We heard this months ago that Amalie was not going to renew.
Was the contract sunsetting or something?
Yeah. It was like a 10-year deal. So Amalie, the oil company, I got to be honest, I barely know to this day, I bet you 95% of the people in Tampa Bay, they don't know what Amalie does. And I hear it's a fine family-run chicken breeding company.
Yes, they make the finest chicken. Actually, they sell their chicken to Scores.
It's an oil company.
Oil company.
Yeah, oil company. But I'm telling you, a lot of people I don't think still to this day know, what Amalie does. But Amalie is coming off of the Ice Palace.
And that happens to stadiums. Hasn't the stadium already had 6 names?
It was the Ice Palace, then the St. Pete Times
Forum.
It was the St. Pete Times. It was the St. Petersburg Times Forum. Then it became the Tampa Bay Times Forum, right?
Yeah. And
then Amalie Arena?
I think so.
It's had a whole. Well, guess what? The Amalie deal is up, so it's not going to be the Amalie Arena any longer. It is going to be the Benchmark International Arena, another company that no one knows what the hell they do or who the hell they are. What?
Benchmark International?
Benchmark International Arena.
What do they do at Benchmark International?
World-class mergers and acquisition services.
What?
What are you laughing at?
They do world-class murders and acquisitions?
No, I said mergers.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You said world-class murders and acquisitions.
No, I did not. I said world-class mergers and acquisitions. I didn't say murders.
Here at Benchmark International, we've been murdering people. Murders and acquisitions?
No, it's mergers. It's not murders.
Is this a new company to the Tampa Bay area?
I don't know.
Maybe you could do an endorsement for him. Hi, this is MJ from the MJ Morning Show for Benchmark International. If you want somebody murdered and then acquired, call us, Murders and Acquisitions.
If you'd like to acquire a murderer,
we can help you. Kind of like, is it like hire a hitman service?
It's mergers. I didn't say murders.
I don't know. It sounded like you did.
No,
it sounded like you said murders.
No, it did not.
Yes,
it
yes.
did not say. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to start making demands around here.
Okay.
I'm going to look up their phone. I'm going to call them up.
Benchmark?
Come on.
What do you want, somebody whacked?
Hey, Michelle. You know, the Stevie Nicks concert's been rescheduled from August until December.
Yeah.
At the Benchmark International Arena. What the hell?
Benchmark International. Okay. And what do they merge and acquire?
I don't know.
Or who do they kill and acquire?
Oh, wait a sec. I don't know. I have no idea what they do. The group CEO is Steve Griggs. I'm sorry.
Put your mic on, Andrew.
Hang on. I got that wrong. So, Andrew, hold it. Griggs is what now?
He's the CEO of the Lightning Organization.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Group CEO Steve Griggs. All right. He is the Vinic CEO.
Okay.
All right. He said that Benchmark International is a well-respected brand with global reach and strong ties to the Tampa Bay community. This partnership reflects a shared commitment to excellent service and community. All right, listen. I'm going to start making demands now.
Of who?
All right, well, of Benchmark. I'm going to make a demand right now of Benchmark International. That rolls right off your tongue. Hey, let's go to the Benchmark International Arena.
Welcome to the Benchmark International Arena.
Let's go to Disney on Ice. You know, hey, kids, let's go see the Wiggles at the Benchmark International Arena. You know what? I've just come up with a brand new business model. I'm going to call it the Ice Palace. I'm going back to the Ice Palace. It is now the Ice Palace, you know, from Amalie, now Benchmark. I'm going back to the Ice Palace. But if Benchmark International wants me, MJ, one of the most listened to, highly respected,
moderately respected
broadcasters in the Tampa Bay area, if they want me to call it the Benchmark International Arena, they're going to have to pay me a fee.
It's a good idea.
You know, I just got their number off of the Googles. Hold on. I'm going to call them. I'm going to make this demand right now. Hang on. 813-898. All right, I'm calling up Benchmark International. It's a Tampa Bay company.
Thank you for calling Benchmark International.
Look, hey.
Our office hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
All right.
Monday through Friday.
Can I leave a message?
Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we will call you back upon our return.
Ooh, okay.
Again, thank you for calling Benchmark International.
Okay.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Benchmark International. This is MJ from the MJ Morning Show on 104.7 FM, Q105. Saw the news about the naming rights and that the Amalie name is going away and it's going to be the Benchmark International Arena. If you could call me at your earliest possible convenience, 800-990-1047. We need to talk about my fee on my broadcast to call it the Benchmark International Arena. This is a new policy I'm instituting, that if you want me to actually call it the Benchmark, we've got to come to an agreement, and I'm going to require payment, and we can discuss that. What are you laughing at, Michelle? What?
Your demands.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Call me back, and then we can talk about what I'm going to require as far as a fee in order to call it the Benchmark International Arena and not just revert back to the Ice Palace. All right, so call me. I'd love to come up with an amicable arrangement here. And, you know, you guys sound like reasonable people, you know, with murders and acquisitions.
Stop murdering people. A bunch of killers over there.
No, it's mergers. It's
murders and acquisitions.
No, it's mergers and acquisitions.
It's like you're the mob.
All right. Hey, guys, I really look forward to talking to you. MJ Morning Show, Q105, 104.7 FM, 800-990-1047. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Wow.
All right.
Let's get Raymond James on the line and try to get reparations from years past. We've been calling your name out for 25 years.
You think I'm going to hear from them?
No. I thought they sold benches. I thought they were like just seating options, benches. Are they going to put more benches in the arena?
They're the biggest supplier of those bus benches on the side of the road, like for Heartline or what, you know.
Bus Bench International.
What is PSA? What is the
PTSA?
PTSA, the Pinellas Transit?
PTSD?
Yeah, biggest name in benchmark. All right. Another local story here. Oh, boy. Mark Zales, one of our overzealous sales executims.
I thought the Scores Beefeater.
No.
I thought that was a Mark Zales story.
No.
Because he's going to go to Scores today and be like,
Oh.
No.
In between lap dances, I want to talk to you about an endorsement.
All right. A client of Mark Zales, one of our salespeople here, and we always have fun with Mark Zales because if I just mention something like fleeting, if I mention a store, a business, Mark Zales is camped out at their parking lot before the show's even over saying, hey, MJ mentioned you on the MJ Morning Show. Can I sell you some advertising? And listen, I give him a lot of credit. He's a hustler. He's a go-getter. So, thank you, Mark Zales, for what you do. But he's going to slit his wrist right now.
All right, who's the client?
Every year around St. Patty's Day.
Oh. Okay.
What client would that be?
The famous Irish pub in Clearwater?
Which is?
O'Keefe's.
Have you heard the breaking news on O'Keefe's on Fort Harrison?
They're going to change to a Polish-themed restaurant?
No, they're going to change to an apartment complex.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, they sold.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if Scientology's buying that.
Probably.
I wonder if it's going to be a Scientology apartment complex. I don't know. Blue Sky Communities. So the Tampa Bay Business Journal reported yesterday that it looks like O'Keefe's, the famous Irish pub, it's been around for, 40, 50, 60,
as long as I can remember, O'Keefe's has been there.
O'Keefe's, apparently, they've served their last green beer pretty soon, or, I'm sure it's
they're not closed.
No, they're still open. I don't know when they're going to close.
They've been in business for over 6 decades.
Yes. Wow. Oh, wow. That is an institution. And we've had a great relationship with O'Keefe's. For years, we've done promotions around St. Patty's Day with O'Keefe's.
We went one time.
Yeah, we did.
It's so much fun.
I've been 10 times. It's great.
Shorty Shane, he counts on that money for his appearance fee every St. Patty's Day.
I don't know if it's necessarily make or break for the little guy. But
I wonder if O'Keefe's is even going to be around for the next St. Patty's Day in March of 26 coming up.
They've got to go at least through St. Patrick's Day of 2026 and then close on the 18th.
Oh, wow. So Blue Sky Communities apparently is going to replace O'Keefe's with an apartment complex because you know what? There's nothing we need more in the Tampa Bay area than more apartment complexes. We need more cars, more people, more traffic. Wow.
Where are these people going to go for bangers and mash?
Or cabbage bowling.
Or Guinness.
Yeah. Is that unbelievable?
Yeah.
O'Keefe's is so much more than just a pub. It's a legit great restaurant, too.
Listen,
was it family owned? And so they're just getting out, getting out of the business?
I'm guessing they were offered millions for the property. And they're like, you know what? We got to sell a lot of beers on tap.
Yeah.
That's a lot of corned beef.
Yeah, for this $12 million we're getting for the property. I have no idea what the number is. I didn't see the number.
They're right there, pretty close to the water, downtown Clearwater.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Tom Cruise is buying it. Maybe he's going to build a new house. No, it's going to be apartments. All right. So, listen, O'Keefe's, sad to see you guys go. That means Shorty Shane's going to be available for another Irish pub.
Yep. Listen up, James Joyce.
Wow. That's big news.
All right.
Moving along here.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Fester, I am so freaking disappointed in you.
Well, that seems to be status quo around here. I mean, I'm not
Fester,
moved.
I am questioning your judgment.
Okay. Well, I question my judgment all the time.
I've done that for a while after the turkey fryer fire and pre-dousing.
Listen, you can't pull stuff out from like once a decade and say you question my judgment.
Pre-dousing Disney princess dresses with lighter fluid.
Only one. Only one.
I question your judgment even more. So, folks, Fester has been pushing Michelle and me to watch Big Brother on CBS.
You guys are tool bags.
We watched Big Brother last night.
Such a good episode. Such a good episode. We got to watch tonight.
Dude, that is unwatchable.
Well, that's the thing. I got to watch tonight now.
You got to watch tonight.
Oh, God, Fester. Big Brother on CBS last night was the worst garbage, and you're touting it as the best thing on television? What are you smoking?
It's my favorite thing on TV right now.
Dude, you've got a tumor.
Dude, shut your face.
I have so many questions.
See?
I mean, so many questions.
Michelle.
Ava, what is up with her? What is she playing a character?
No,
or
that's
is that her real person?
That's her thing. That's the person I was telling you guys in New York City. She paints auras.
Why does she wear the furry Russian Dr. Zhivago hat?
That's her style, man. That's her vibe. That's what she puts into the world.
And everybody's afraid of her. Why?
No, because right now she's HOH. She has the power to nominate
How did she get that title?
Because she won a contest.
Fester,
she won a.
She's a disheveled mess.
Okay, so
what? It looks like she doesn't shower or brush her teeth.
So what? Don't insult this person.
Yes. Is that her bed in the red room that she's sleeping in?
Okay, no, that's the head of household room. So,
God.
Tonight somebody's going to get evicted. Somebody's going. It's like
guess what? I vote to evict the whole show off of CBS.
Why don't I watch some news documentary or something about airplanes or something about putting probes up butts? I mean, listen, this is a good show.
Fester, it is not.
I have a question.
What?
So she's been sleeping in that room all week?
Yes.
Okay, it's messy. I mean, it's messy. The bed is just messy. And then people were going in there with their clothes on and sitting on the bed. I'm so disgusted.
There are probably bed bugs in there.
Also, the room is red.
She looks like she's got the.
Are you insulting this young person on this TV reality show? Is that what you're doing?
I'm insulting the whole show.
No.
Big Brother last night on CBS was the biggest waste of my time. It was awful.
Then screw you.
I can't believe that you really think that is good television.
I got a little something for you. Hold on, it's right here. Let me put a little crank on it. Up, there it goes. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's a middle finger right there. Little middle finger for you.
Wait. I have another question.
What?
So she's head of household, so she gets the special room, the red room, which is not like the red room on 50 Shades of Grey. However, it is red and it was messy. And she also was wearing a robe like the boxers wear that had HOH on the back.
Everybody head of household gets the head of household robe.
So are they going to wash it before she gets to wear it?
They probably have different ones for different sizes because Keanu is a much different sized person than Ava.
Oh, he might go away.
He's on the block.
Okay,
He's on the block.
Wait a minute.
Michelle,
I did not like this.
Stop enabling him. Stop it.
I did not like when he lost the contest and then he had to wear that goofy costume with the tray on the back.
There's punishments.
Okay, but honestly, what adult still eats pigs in a blanket that he was forced to serve on his butt tray?
Michelle.
That could be the humor of the whole. The ridiculousness is the humor.
Michelle. That was come on. That was terrible television.
Dude, shut your face.
Michelle,
I was watching it.
That was come on. It was awful.
This is
This
is awful.
Don't appease Fester. Do not appease him. Do not feed into him. Big Brother on CBS last night was maybe the worst television I've seen in decades. It was awful.
Oh, wait, I have another question. Wait, it's not really a house. It must be a set.
It's a set. It's filmed at CBS Television City.
Okay.
Like the Bob Barker Studios on one side.
No. They moved out of. They're like in Burbank now. I think they left Beverly Boulevard.
Well, that big old white building where CBS used to do all their TV shows is where the Big Brother house is. And then it's a set. Like tonight, it'll be a live audience.
Because originally, when we did watch like the first season, way back when it first came on the air, I think they were like in a real house.
It was like still a set, but
it was.
Yeah, because you have to have all the windows and you have to have the back walls for the cameramen.
I had enough
of
it.
They did use the Price is Right, pulling the chips out of the bag thing. That's from the Price is Right game.
Michelle, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
I recognized it.
I had enough of this show after 5 minutes last night. Fester, you're off your rocker if you think that's good. Your judgment is. It was. I always thought your judgment was bad.
Right.
It is beyond repair at this point.
No problem. Let's talk more about scuba diving.
And pizza.
I have not mentioned scuba diving and pizza once this morning.
Boy,
Or Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, MJ, listen. It's a great. It's first of all, this show isn't curing cancer, by the way. Okay. Listen, it is a vacation from the crimes of reality that we all have to suffer through.
Do you mean this show or do you mean Big Brother?
Oh, Big Brother. This show is a crime of reality.
That's what they should start doing. They should start doing like you could bet on who's going to win, but not really like a donation for who's going to win. And that's
Michelle,
what CBS could reel other people in because they could make a donation to
stop talking,
a charity
please.
of their choice or.
All right. You know what?
Stop,
two words.
Yes.
2 words.
What?
The second word is you. Okay? 2 words. Second word's you. First word starts with an
I'll tell you what, you can go to Scores tonight and I'll watch Big Brother.
Seriously. Why don't you go get
I'm moving along. Next.
Why don't you get like a
You ready?
Get some shepherd's pie over at school.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the Parent of the Year, Fester?
Yeah.
Will is the Parent of the Year. He's the old man on Big Brother this year. And he's a veteran. And he won the trip to London.
Yes, he's going
and wasn't
to
that a
London.
nice gesture?
And they're all crying.
I know.
It's so
Such
emotional.
a nice guy.
You got to hear this. I have no idea where McGraw, New York is. The Parents of the Year, 2 arrested after a child in a stroller was being driven around in the back of the flatbed of a pickup truck.
Oh. Did they just forget that the child was in the stroller?
No. 2 people in New York State accused of driving a pickup truck with a child in a stroller in the truck bed. Cortland County Sheriff's Office.
It's near Cortland, by the way.
I went to school in Ithaca, which is Tompkins County, and Cortland, SUNY Cortland, we have a lot of friends at SUNY Cortland, so right down the street. Cortland County Sheriff's Office said they got a report about the incident. Investigators found that Lisa Mabry, wonder if it's any relation to Dale.
Yeah, relatives.
Lisa E. Mabry, 32, and Grady L. Mabry, 61, drove out of the school parking lot into the roadway with a young child who was in a stroller, unsecured in the back of a pickup truck. Both were arrested for endangering the welfare of a child, released on appearance tickets. What about the kid? Did they take the kid? Or all right, they drove off. They got their summons and they drove off with the kid rolling around in a stroller in the back of a pickup truck. I've heard it all now. Is that insane?
That's pretty crazy. That's awful.
All right, we have a school story. We just had Chief Lee Burkaw on the show
last Friday.
On Friday of last week, because, school started this week. School started for most counties on Monday, and then some straggler counties hit like Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So all the kids are back in school now. And we had Lee Burkaw, Chief of Police, Tampa, on Friday saying, listen, drive carefully through the school zones. And we got the bus cameras now. We've got cameras at speed zones at a bunch of schools around. And that's, Tampa. But obviously, he could also speak for, all these other agencies. Just drive safely with school open. And what else did he say? What else did he warn against when he was on the phone with us? What else did he say that they're taking very, very seriously? Don't even think about it.
All kinds of stuff.
Making school threats.
Oh, yeah, school threats.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Said don't even think about joking and making a school threat. Listen to this. A straight A student made a terrible mistake over a bad grade, and now his parents are suing. What? Your kid makes a stupid remark, gets in trouble, and now you're going to sue? A gifted student. Well, apparently a real dumbass, so not as gifted as you would think. A so-called gifted student was suspended after an Arizona school's monitoring system flagged a drafted email where he joked about shooting up the school over a bad grade. So was he on his school email account? And when you start an email, let's say I'm on Gmail.
I've sent emails before, and I would get a return email, and I would see their exchange, and it would say the previous email has been flagged for language or or something like that. But,
really?
So I imagine the schools have a filter.
I got that a couple times on Instagram when I left a message and I called someone a dumbass.
Whoa, language, mister. But yeah, I imagine schools have filters. So if the word shoot or bomb or kill.
He drafted an email. I guess it sat in the drafts, but they have a
filter,
a scanning system,
Yeah.
and it picked up like keywords, and one was shoot up the school over bad grade.
Wow.
So he joked about it. Now his parents are suing Marana High School, who only goes by a student who it goes by the initials NM in court documents.
Still a minor,
was suspended from the educational institution after a monitoring system picked up a drafted email that he joked about committing a mass shooting. The unsent message read, "Gang, gang, give me a better grade or I shoot up the school, homie." So he drafted that. My God.
Can't do that, kid.
Yeah, he also included, Mister, I want to date your mail to send to one of his teachers about a bad grade. He told his mother that he started writing jokes after feeling awkward about asking his teacher for a clarification. The mother was then shocked to learn that her son had composed the message after she was contacted by school officials, which suspended the student over the threat. The school system had picked up the draft within an hour through a program installed on the student's Chromebooks.
Yeah, the school gives you a computer.
Well, in some cases.
Well, in a lot of cases, and they obviously can monitor the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
A policy parents have to sign off on, that they're getting monitored.
Yeah.
Wow.
All this makes perfect sense.
But what a bonehead. I mean, don't like, so sophomore, 10th grade, what, 15, 16 years old?
Sure.
Don't you know better in this day and age not to make jokes about shooting up a school, you idiot?
He did say skibbity toilet, so how serious is it? However, you can't do that. His academic career is in the skibbity toilet.
The parents are suing the Marana High School after the son was suspended. They said there was never anything that made me think about the keystrokes that my son did. His parents, Carolee and Curtis, found out about the system after their son's next day suspension.
I'm not a big fan of,
The principal left them a voicemail.
Oh.
The parents tried to fight the suspension that could hurt their son's chances of getting into the Air Force Academy. Well, guess what? Why don't you think about the possibility of damaging your path to the Air Force Academy by not drafting emails about shooting up the school, you dummy?
And then the parents suing is only making the school board double down even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was originally given a 10-day suspension, later extended to 45 days after they had a district hearing. It would later be shortened to 11 days on the promise that he would attend 3 therapy sessions.
So go to the therapy sessions, you jackass. You did it.
Wow.
I mean, very few things am I agree with zero tolerance on. I think every case is a little different, but school threats is one of those things.
Yeah, that's nuts. Did you see Rosie O'Donnell? She is wasting away in Margaritaville. Rosie O'Donnell is, she is like a skinny mini all of a sudden.
Okay, so she's lost weight, and here you're like, oh, she's wasting away. Does she look like the Crypt Keeper?
I mean, you wouldn't even recognize her. Rosie O'Donnell has lost like 400 pounds.
So let's congratulate her on a healthy lifestyle?
She's on Manjaro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she's taking. And Rosie O'Donnell has lost, so much weight. I saw the photo yesterday. I'm like, get out. It's unbelievable. With these GLP-1s, whether it's Ozempic, Manjaro.
So you're obviously You're obviously very happy for Rosie.
I'm not a big Rosie fan.
But forget it. As a fellow human, you're happy she's losing weight and getting herself a little healthier.
Hey, you know who else is not a Rosie fan?
I know one guy who's not a big fan.
Who's that?
Mr. President.
Rosie is a loser.
She's not a fan.
I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets.
She's not big anymore. You can't. Her skinny ass pockets now.
Well, Rosie O'Donnell's disgusting. Both inside and out. She talks like a truck driver.
Well, it's not a question of being vindicated. I said for a long time that Rosie's a stone-cold loser, and I've said that many times.
Do you remember the cut that
she went to my wedding and ate like a horse.
She ate like a pig.
A pig.
Yeah,
A pig. I knew it was
hold on. We got the audio, but listen to this.
She came to my wedding. She ate like a pig. And I mean, seriously, the wedding cake was like missing in action.
The wedding cake was missing in action.
I mean,
she came to my wedding and she ate like a pig.
She ate the entire cake. You can imagine how big his cake must have been at his wedding.
Well, look, Barbara's the happiest person on earth right now. She got rid of Rosie. Rosie, for her, was a total catastrophe. It showed Barbara as obviously not telling the truth, at least in the episode with me. And yeah, I mean, I'm giving credit for leading.
Jeez, but Rosie O'Donnell, hey, congratulations, Rosie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but clearly, I'm guessing she's extending her life expectancy. It looks like she's lost 150 pounds. I mean,
wow.
no lie.
Yeah, she looks remarkably different. Good for her.
You would not recognize Rosie O'Donnell these days.
She's 63 years old. Good for her.
And you know what? She's going to make it probably to 83 now.
I don't know about that.
No, she looks remarkably thin.
Good for her.
I wonder if the president's going to be asked to the press, hey, Mr. President, what do you think about Rosie O'Donnell losing all that weight?
Rosie is a loser.
Right?
Well, Rosie O'Donnell's disgusing.
Yeah.
I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Manjaro. She says Manjaro is a lifesaver.
Good for her.
Yeah. Hey, Michelle, you trying to tell me something here?
What's that?
Michelle sent me a link. 2 compatibility tests for your relationship by a psychologist. I see one thing on the list that we're not compatible on.
The foods we like?
No, we pretty much like a lot of the same things.
What are you even saying?
What do I like that you don't like?
Sushi.
Okay, that's 1.
Rare steak.
That's 2.
All kinds of vegetables.
That's 3.
Canned beans
I'm sorry.
and stuff.
All kinds of vegetables. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
That's like
13,
the whole
14,
produce.
15,
It's the produce section, essentially.
I mean, you will eat any goat.
Yeah.
I mean, like, where do I even stop with this?
Yeah, so far it sounds like a lot of different kinds of foods.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want like Kraft macaroni and cheese, MJ, out of a box.
You won't eat my Amish pretzels that I get from Martin's Pretzel Bakery in Akron, Pennsylvania. I love those things.
They're too crunchy in my mouth.
Oh, they're the best. Oh, those big. Oh, God.
Dude, that's what they were serving like people in Guantanamo.
Get out. No, they didn't.
Those hard pretzels.
All right. So, 2 compatibility tests for your relationship by a psychologist.
One of them's food. Okay, you guys are doing really well.
Number 1, the vacation compatibility test. Traveling together stands out as a powerful way to put relationships to the test. This is because traveling often puts us in new environments. All right, so we're kind of at a 50-50 here because there's plenty of traveling that we do or that we've done that we love to do together, but then there's an element of travel that I love, Michelle, that you want no part of.
Yeah.
And what is that, Michelle?
That scuba thing.
I love going on my scuba trips.
But I don't prevent you from doing it because the other thing that's like makes us compatible is we can be apart and you can enjoy what you like to do and then I can just relax and read. And that's fine too.
Yeah. You think you enjoy the trips. She enjoys when you leave too.
Mm-hmm. Peace and quiet. I get stuff done.
I feel like if I'm going to ask you now, because there are a couple of other scuba trips that are on the...
Don't ask me for anything right now. I am so tapped out right now, buddy. And you know it. I am like...
You know it.
Why are you tapped out?
Because I've got to be... Well, the expectations of my family is that I will be literally like in 3 places at the same time all next week. How about that?
Yeah, so Michelle's not going to be here next week. She dropped this bomb on me yesterday.
Where are the 3 places that you're going to be all at the same time next week?
Okay, you would prefer if I am here.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Not just even being in the studio with you, but you prefer me to be in the house with you.
Right.
Okay. But I'm taking Chloe to law school, and I've got to like... Get her set up.
Chloe's going
to DMV. Get an apartment.
Chloe's going to Connecticut. She's got to get a Connecticut driver's license.
Get her a mattress.
I think it might be driver's license in Connecticut.
Nobody cares.
I think it is. Yeah, that's. And then at the same time as I am there with her, assisting her, I have to like double back to New York City and help Julian move into his dorm.
Yeah, because your able-bodied children can't do this for themselves.
Well, there are just some things that require some adult assistance.
You're a helicopter parent.
No, not really. It's just that, Julian...
You're a Gulfstream G650 parent.
You know what? I don't mind helping my kids. And Julian and Clay, they both appreciate my help because we work well together when it's like teamwork. And we get it done and it's efficient. And there you go. Right? Like when I'm helping Julian move, I'm literally like the assistant. He's doing everything and I'm just kind of like hoisting refrigerators. And because it takes two. In New York City, you sometimes need like a second or third person because of the parking and all that stuff.
I would think the efficiency goes up when MJ's not around.
Absolutely.
What
the
are you
minute
saying?
he says he's going, they're like,
no.
Does he have to go? And and I will say, two times I know when we were moving Julian and you literally like got into his dorm room and you just hopped up on his bed and you were like, wake me up when you need me. And I was like, we need you now?
Now would be a good time.
And you did the same thing in Chloe's dorm. And we were like, you know what?
I just get in the way? Is that it?
Yeah. Because then this is what you do. You ask questions about every little detail
thing
that doesn't even need to be addressed.
Let's do this. Let's just get it done.
Right.
Yeah.
So
anyway, don't ask me any questions right now. I know what I have to do. It's on.
All right.
I've got a long list. That's it.
Can I just book my next scuba ventures?
I mean, if you want to.
Yes, Fester.
She's out of town next week.
Yes.
That's the week for us to go to the skin shop. Get some steaks over at Scores.
I'm bringing Michelle.
Skin shop.
I'm bringing Michelle to Scores for the prime steak invite.
She don't want to go. I got news for you right now. I'm sure it's a fine place. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, Michelle has zero interest in going. I'll tell you right now.
She will go with me.
No, she does. You will regret it. The ear equity that you will have to pay during that meal will make it not worth it.
What's in it for me? Oh, maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Fester, help me out. Help me out. What can I get?
Since you brought the steak dinner that I was invited to at Scores Gentlemen's Club, beef, it's what's for dinner. Since you brought this up, do you know that beef prices they're at an all-time high? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at like the price of ground beef, you look at steaks.
A lot of money.
For many people, beef is not what's for dinner because it's so freaking expensive. The beef is just too damn high.
What?
Oh, yeah. Beef prices are out of control. Highest of all time. And you know what part of it is? Do you know that the U.S. cattle herd is like the lowest since like 1951? It's like we have the lowest cattle herd in like 74 years.
I heard that about the herd.
You heard about the herd?
Oh, I heard it.
When you were out at Yosemite?
Is Bill Hurd still around?
Is he?
I don't know.
Did he go to jail?
No, that was someone else. I don't think so.
I'm asking because I don't know.
No,
one of those guys went to jail.
Ernie Hare got in trouble years ago.
I think Bill Hurd got into a pinch too.
I don't think so.
That's what I heard.
You didn't hear that. Take that back.
I don't know this to be fact. We're just talking.
You heard.
I heard it.
Heard it through the grapevine. Anyway, yeah, beef prices are through the roof. Yeah, hey Michelle, lucky for us. I mean, I love beef.
Yeah.
But I only really eat red meat maybe once a month. But, steakhouses, I mean, they're jamming up prices because they're paying a whole lot more for the steaks that they get from their purveyors.
Yeah, I mean, their costs are going up. That's right.
Through the roofus.
Let's buy a side of beef together. We'll go in on. You buy a quarter, I'll buy a quarter.
You know what?
Fill the fridge.
You know what? I'm going to drive around to those gas station parking lots. 25 ribeyes for $20. That's some quality stuff right there.
Pretty good stuff right there.
I think they're using meat glue. Oh, do you know about meat glue?
Meat glue?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I had this in my pile like a year ago, and I don't think I ever got to it. Do you know what is your steak, if you get like a filet mignon, is there a chance that your steak is actually put together with meat glue?
Was like two cuts that are glued together?
Yeah, so they're like scraps that they then glue together to make like one larger, like 8-ounce looking filet.
Ew.
Yeah. Michelle, look it up. type into Google right now, what is meat glue? And I don't know. What did you find, Fester?
I found a YouTube video from like a year and a half ago.
Oh, are you purchasing meat glue products? So I saw this like over a year ago.
Yeah, but I don't know who the creator is.
Hang on a minute. Let's see here. What is this? Hit play. Could you be fooled by my meat glue experiment? Roll this. Let me hear this guy.
What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mama and Papa Joe. Today is going to be a bit of a different cook. We're going to be doing more of an experiment. We've got some stewed beef, I believe to be a chuck roast. And we're going to be gluing that together.
We could be gluing.
What?
Yeah, meat glue. All right, this is just some dude in his kitchen. But no, don't bring a. Go find a story.
I'm looking. It's the first thing I found.
Michelle, did you find a story? What is meat glue?
Well, AI says it is known as transglutaminase. It is an enzyme that acts as a protein binder, essentially gluing pieces of meat together.
Yeah.
And then there were all types of articles from either a steak place or a health line that says, what is it and is it safe? It is a food additive used to improve the texture and appearance of processed meats.
I think they're putting pieces together, meat glue.
Okay.
Like Gorilla Glue.
I don't know if it's two steaks that are being glued together.
Yeah.
I think it might be. Or maybe not.
Sounds like something that you find like in like the deli case.
Oh, does your steak have meat? No, I'm telling you, they're putting pieces of meat together and they use meat glue.
I mean, you dip it in Elmer's.
I made a mistake.
What's that?
I rolled right by my teased item at 7:45 this morning.
Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off about it.
You know, does anyone really
Nobody
wait for that?
I don't know why some consultant thought it was a good idea. You got to make an appointment listening. Tomorrow at 7:45, MJ's going to talk about the bunion on his ass.
Hey,
I mean, nobody comes back.
Hey,
you either listen or you don't.
Yeah, the MJ Morning Show, we were number one Nielsen ratings. The MJ Morning Show is number one April, May, and June, 3 months in a row. I think we fell to number two in July, but we
took 2 weeks off.
We were off for 2 weeks.
If we could be the number two morning show and take half a month off, I'll do that every month.
We had best ofs. So I hope we can get back to number one. But I think we were just number two for. Listen, number two is good.
I heard we were number 6 on the day we went off the air.
We were
off the air. Yeah, we were better than 90%.
Like a daily overnight. We were off the air for 2 hours. We were still number 6.
Number 6, and we played dead air. Come on,
just a bunch of static.
Probably top line. All right, so. I blew over this. So if you were waiting at 7:45, if you were waiting for my tease that because I record.
Nobody does that. Nobody.
I know.
I mean, nobody sends me a text. Hey, remind MJ.
I know what I was going to say. That we were number one in April, May, and June, and we're not like we don't like say coming up at 7:20, coming up at 7:40, coming up at 8:10. We don't do we don't set like. The consultants will say, set specific appointments, the 3 things you need to know today. Give me a freaking break.
Yeah,
all right, so this is what I blew by. And actually, this is good content. This is good subject matter. I was kind of looking forward to talking about it. I'm an hour late.
All right.
And the tease was, hey, coming up 7:45, today, are you getting old? Old people do this. This is an indication that you're old.
Oh, forgetting when they say they're going to do stuff.
No.
Because you're an hour late.
All right, you wise ass. No, we got mired in, we had a lot of good content.
Yeah, I mean, a strip club invited you over.
No, that was after that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so here's the deal. How do you know if you're old? And the younger generations are saying, oh, man, you are a fossil if you do this. If you go to the front desk to check out of a hotel, you are old. You just walk out of a hotel.
Yeah, I just leave.
Michelle, we just walk out. We've been doing that forever. Now, if you're at a hotel where, you've been staying for a while and you have, maybe room service or you have additional charges, here's what we do.
And if there's the bill to account for.
Oh, yeah. So if Michelle gets a hotel room for a night or two and she books it on, hotels.com, or we go to my, Hilton app and we book and it's paid for, it's done. Yeah, we just walk the hell out of the place. But if you're in a stay for, 2-3 nights and you have room service or there are some other issues, then maybe you go to the front desk. But by and large, Michelle, you and I, we just walk out. We'll leave. What do you mean, no?
You review that bill everywhere we go.
That is not true.
Okay, there's two different examples.
Hold on, but there are two different examples. Usually, when we stay in a quick overnight,
if we go to the Hampton Inn, not we,
exactly,
that'd be awkward. Right. But if you go to the Hampton Inn and you spend Tuesday night in the Hartford Hampton Inn and you're just there for that night.
Yeah, you walk out.
Nothing's billed to the room.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But no. When we went to Philadelphia, you made sure that you went to the counter the next morning and you were owed like a credit for something.
That's different.
And oh my gosh,
Michelle,
you were like,
that's different.
No, but you knew that going in.
Michelle, 95% of the time when you book a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, we just leave. We'll leave the key cards in the room, or they'll be in my pocket. I'll chuck them in the trash.
You can't leave them in the room.
Yeah, you can't leave them in the room.
I've always heard those key cards can tie back to your credit card information.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Listen, we usually, 95% of the time, we just walk out of a hotel or a motel.
That's right.
Sometimes, like Michelle just said, that if I was owed a credit, if there's some extenuating circumstance or there are additional charges, then yeah, I might want to get the final statement to make sure there are no surprises. But 95% of the time, we just walk out of a hotel or a motel. We don't stop at the front desk. The point is that older people typically, they think, you do an overnight at a Red Roof Inn off of, some exit on I-95 in Georgia. Oh, better go to the front desk and check out. No, you just get in your car and you get the hell out of there.
It was a good night's sleep. I'd give this place 5 stars. We're checking out now.
You get into the Crown Vic. You get into the Lincoln Town Car and you. Whoa! Hey, Gladys, we're out of here.
I mean, it's different if you go to a resort where you can send the dinner to the, or bill the dinner to the room. You have to sign the sheet, put your room number
Also,
on.
I think you said something about room service.
Yeah.
You would never let us order room service.
The kids have in the past. When they were younger, like maybe in Vegas or, a couple, we've done, it's been a while since we've done room service.
I used to let Chloe order room service when we went to volleyball tournaments in Orlando.
There you go. I want to know, what's this $39 grilled cheese? What the hell's going on here?
It was breakfast.
It was a good grilled cheese.
The hell? All right. So yeah, there's a video that's popped up online, and this popped up in my Instagram feed. So a clip's gone viral, and I guess the video which is prompting this discussion is the woman videos herself just walking out of a hotel and doesn't even really kind of nod at the front desk, and then the whole thing is, for older generations, this is how you check out of a hotel. Just walk the hell out.
Okay.
That's what the caption says. How do you check out of a hotel? Walk the hell out. And the debate is that older people got to stop at the front desk, got to check out.
But can I just say, as I'm thinking about this, it sounds a little rude because there have been times when I'm leaving and they'll ask me from the front desk, checking out? And I'm like, yes.
Shut up!
Don't look at me.
The thing is,
don't talk to me.
They would like
Shut
to
your face.
They would like to know what room you're checking out of so that they can prep it for the next guest.
Shut your clam trap.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
By 10 o'clock in the morning, they know you're either checked out or dead.
I mean, maybe sometimes I'm a little earlier.
You're either on to the next city or you're Bob Saget.
You know what? That's got to be rough. Like when the housekeeping, they find the dead customer.
Sure.
Yeah.
27 isn't here but hasn't checked out. Oh, no, they're still here.
Oh, they're here. They're here. All right.
They're dead.
Yep. Anyway, so that's the checkout trick. 8:48 at the MJ Morning Show. Claire's. Follow up on Claire's filing for bankruptcy. Now, guess what's also popping up on video on social media? I guess the thing now is Claire's managers are posting goodbyes liquidation sales have begun at Claire's at malls all across America.
Dude, my daughter would miss school to go to Claire's liquidation sale.
I mean, they sell like plastic hair clips that are $2. What kind of clearance sale do you have?
Everything must go, dude.
Everything is one nickel.
They're going bankrupt for a reason. Everything goes.
Yeah.
You go to Claire's website, claire's.com, which there has to be a value to that, right? I mean, somebody named Claire wants to buy this. First thing it says, clearance jewelry and girls' accessories, and everything is on clearance. Look at this, a $12.99 hanger, this padded hanger, $3.99. You can buy on their Michelle, you can buy on their website the clearance items. They'll mail them to you.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at this.
You got to figure, they have warehouses.
Look at the white flower orchid metal hair claw. It was $12.99. Yeah. It's now $3.24. And actually, it cost them 18 cents from China.
I mean, everything's discounted on their website.
You know, Claire's really was Temu at the mall. You know,
if Temu was personified, it's Claire's.
Anyway, Claire's is really happening.
Rest in peace, Claire.
Yeah. Claire's is really, really going away. You know what we didn't play? I've had this for days, and I saw the video, and for whatever reason, and we talked about this multiple times, the lottery winner from Kentucky that got into the fight at the trade winds at St. Pete Beach and then ended up kicking a Pinellas County deputy in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like a convicted felon. He had done wasn't he in prison for like 20 years total, in and out?
He served most of his adult life in prison.
And then this POS.
James Farthing.
Yeah, Farthing. Farthing. It's not farting.
No, it's farting. F-A-R.
No, it's farthing. Yeah.
What are you saying?
This guy, can you imagine, you live a lot. Michelle, you went through his whole criminal record. This is a bad dude.
He has 50 mugshots.
But seriously, this guy wasn't drug related and beating people. I mean, all kinds of stuff. This guy literally spent, I think, 15, 18 years in prison. And then he got out of prison back in the spring. And then he's out of prison for a couple of days and then wins $167.3 million Powerball jackpot. It's like, what the hell? You know, that's when you got to question that there's a higher power. You know, that you got to question that there's a higher power ball.
Listen, this is Powerball. This is proof that the lottery's not rigged because this is the last person they want winning.
Yeah, the last guy.
They want anybody else winning but this felon.
So he gets into a fight at the lobby bar at the trade winds. Well, a couple of days back, the body cam video came out.
Why so long? Seems like it's been months.
It did seem to take a while. Hey, Andrew, where's the audio?
Is there a body cam backlog there in Largo or something?
I got it. Here it is. So I got 2 minutes of this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole thing. But remember, James Farthing's girlfriend,
Fightmaster.
Her last name is Fightmaster. Are you kidding me? Can't make this crap up.
You kidding me?
So this is the melee.
B12, step it up. I just got kicked.
Step it up. So he's calling for more officers. That's cop talk.
Step it up means back up?
Yeah. No. Step it up means make sure everyone's coming here quickly. So step it up is respond as quick as you can. Hey, I need units to step it up.
What's the difference between that and I need backup? Is it more urgent?
No, step it up is more urgent.
Okay.
Yeah. When you tell dispatch, step it up.
Let's go. Chop. Let's go.
That means maybe you need to run some code. You know, go lights and siren. Get here quickly.
You kidding me?
Get on the ground. B12, step it up. I just got kicked.
Yeah, James Farthing kicked him in the face. He could have done something else in his face. Farthing. That would also be battery.
I mean, it would be, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Would it be?
You, enough. I didn't know you were here. Doesn't
make a difference. What the are you doing?
That's the cop. He just got kicked in the face. Can you imagine? You win $167.3 million? You're just out of freaking prison, and now you're probably going right back? What a schmuck. Is he still in the Pinellas County Jail?
I don't know.
No. That's
right.
He returned to Kentucky.
That's right.
Is he out or is he still in?
No, I think he's going to have to serve the rest of that sentence there.
Yeah,
because it was a violation of probation that he even left.
Yeah, he violated his probation or parole, and I think he's back now in the Kentucky system.
Dude.
Wow, and then he's going to have to face charges down here.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Wow.
Put your hands behind your back and get against the wall. Against the wall.
Wow. Taser! Did you hear that? The click, click. Ah! Michelle loves that. He got tased. He's got like no shirt on. He's all tatted up. He's got prison tats out the waz.
Who else? The female. Taser deployed.
Look, taser deployed. You hear the click, click, and then he goes, ah! Where he gets hit with the probes.
The only one? No, I have one on the ground there.
All right, so here are the other officers now showing up that stepped it up to get there quicker to the trade winds at St. Pete Beach.
He kicked me in the face. He's going.
Oh, man. Holy crap. Anyway, the body cam video's out on that whole melee. All right, 8:55 at the MJ Morning Show. This brings to a close. What are you shaking your head at?
That video sounded more violent than I was led on to believe.
No. It was total melee.
Yeah.
All right, if you have any other thoughts, we'll get to it in a minute. Our 20 minutes nonstop MJ Plus has just ended. 9 o'clock hours next. I'm going to tell you right now that we are loaded when we get back. I have a solid hour. We got contaminated glue. This is insane. We've got... a felony battery on law enforcement with a Subway sandwich. Speaking of Subway, there's all kinds of stuff. You don't want to miss it. The next hour, MJ Morning Show next here on Q105, 104.7 FM. If you need a plan for your air conditioning, folks, it's Plan BAC. Who's ready right now? Who is standing by, ready to pick up your phone call if your air conditioning is busted and your house is hot as you know what? If your air conditioning is not blowing nice, comfy, cool air, and it's blowing hot, nasty, sticky air, you got to call Plan B Air Conditioning. What's the plan? It's Plan B Air Conditioning. 813-PLAN-BAC. They are trained to the hilt. They are cordial. They will treat you nice. They are clean. They know what they're talking about. They're not going to rip you off. They're not going to say, oh, he or she, they don't know anything about air conditioning. I can say anything. I can say, yep, $1,200. No, you're going to get a fair job. Get your AC fixed. If you need a new unit, they're honest, and they'll beat any other air conditioning company by at least $500. It's planbairconditioning.com. Mention me, MJ, get 10% off. planbairconditioning.com. If you fall in a place of business and it's due to negligence, or let's say you trip in a parking lot and there is like a sinkhole or some kind of parking lot pothole that should have been fixed and you hurt yourself. If you're inside the store and they've got boxes in the aisle, you trip, you go head first into the shelf, you've got stitches, you got a concussion, you need an MRI. You're hurt, your neck is twisted, you're in a car wreck. That's where the Kemp Law Group comes in. That's why their slogan is, accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. Michelle, on the way home yesterday, I saw the person on the cell phone again. I mean, on their phone, with the phone in the middle of the steering wheel, just driving 70 miles an hour on the Howard Franklin.
I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, it's insane. But that's the idiot that's going to ram you and hurt you and ruin your car. All right, if that happens to you, it's Kemp Law. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. KempLaw.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 8:58. MJ Morning Show back in a minute.
In Pinellas, we have an accident on the Courtney Campbell Causeway.
9:02 at the MJ Morning Show on a Thursday. Am I boring you, Fester? Fester's yawning.
Yeah.
Your mouth was just open so wide yawning.
Yeah.
That could lock up and get stuck.
Listen, don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, 9:02, final hour MJ Morning Show. And, of course, you can always count on quality content until the very bitter end of this program. Like, can you bring the Subway sandwich in tomorrow, please?
Maybe.
By the way, day 2 of Fester forgetting to bring the Subway sandwich in.
I think it's day 4, day 3, day 4.
As we want to prove that the viral video going around is bogus, total BS. Yeah, I saw the video of a totally smushed Subway sub. It looked like an Italian sub from Subway. And the story on social media. You know, there's so many people trying too hard for social media content.
Yes.
Every once in a while, I fall into that trap, but I try not to. But there's so many people trying to be creators, content creators. And the latest that I saw, which I'm like, I want to put to the test because I think it's total. You know what? I don't even need to test it. I already know it's bogus. But there's a woman that's holding up a Subway sub, and it's flattened beyond belief. It looks like a steamroller ran it over. The sub is as thick as a sheet of paper now. It is wafer thin. And the claim was that her husband tripped and fell on his Subway sandwich and smushed it like this. BS. So to prove it, Fester was supposed to... You're yawning again.
You're slightly boring me. I'm not
So
going to lie.
To test it, I told Fester, hey, go get a couple Subway sandwiches, bring them in, and he was supposed to do it yesterday, Wednesday, didn't bring the subs in. Then this morning at 6 o'clock, I'm like, all right, you got the subs? No, I forgot. Great. So we want Fester to trip and fall on the sub, and it's going to look nothing like the flattened sub that this lady's claiming. Stop yawning.
Now you're really boring me.
Whatever.
Do you have a plan on how to make him fall, like safely? Do we have a stunt coordinator?
No.
There's really no plan.
No.
I mean, the comedic value just seems
Tell you what, though.
so high.
I'm thinking of introducing prop guns, and I'm thinking about bringing in, I'm going to bring in the armorer from the Rust movie with Alec Baldwin. I'm going to bring her in. We'll have an official armorer here on the MJ Morning Show.
We could use one around here.
All right. So that's the Subway test, but there's another Subway story. So this is insane. A guy threw a Subway sandwich and attacked a federal officer who was deployed as part of the deployment up in Washington, D.C. Guy's now been arrested on federal battery charges. On a federal officer for throwing a Subway sandwich.
You can't do that? Okay.
Criminal case against Sean Charles Dunn, 37. Announced yesterday by the U.S. Attorney in D.C.
So the biggest thing they have to worry about is dodging sandwiches?
Now a sandwich, a Subway sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy Dunn, more like dumb, was captured on video Sunday night shouting at federal officers, yelling they're fascists, and then hurled a Subway deli sandwich. Michelle, why are you holding your mouth going, oh? Michelle's like, clutch the pearls over here. What?
Because I just watched the video.
Yeah.
I mean, the audacity of somebody just standing right there, and you have like 4 officers. What did he think was going to happen after that sandwich landed at his intended target?
I don't know.
I'm like...
I mean, this guy's in a white shirt, a 37-year-old man, and he hurls a Subway. Look at his left hand. He's yelling at the federal officers that are on the streets in D.C. right now. Look at his left hand. He's got a wrapped-up 12-inch Subway sub, and then he walks up to these off and throws the freaking sub at them.
Oh, man, this guy.
I mean, really, like what Michelle just said, what the hell did he think was going to happen? They took him down. What a bozo.
Does it mention what kind of sub it was? Was it a tuna? Was it a turkey? Was
meatball. No, he's a meatball.
Meatball would probably be one of the worst ones. I mean, meatball or cheesesteak would be my least.
So if you're a federal officer and you get a Subway sub tossed at you and it's like, it's wrapped, it hasn't been touched.
Dude, I'm going to arrest a guy and then eat it in front of him.
Or do you just say thank you?
Yeah, right.
Can you go get a drink and a cookie for me too, please?
This is like modern.
How about the bag of chips? Isn't there like a deal where you get the drink, the chips, and the sub?
It's the meal deal.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, sir, thanks for throwing the sub at me. Can you get me the whole meal deal now?
Appreciate. Thanks, pal.
Oh, man, what a bonehead. And then if you have trouble with your cell phone, what is the best course of action?
Throw it at a federal officer.
No, that is incorrect.
Oh.
That is wrong. If you're upset over your cell phone, clearly the right thing to do is shoot it.
Does that help? Does that activate the insurance policy that I pay for every month?
Is that covered from, what is it, like Activa? What's the Accenture?
Something like that.
Yeah, like you got a couple of cell phone like insurance companies, device insurance companies. They're like two of them that sound the same or very similar. Accenture, whatever. So this woman, is that covered though? If you have the insurance and you walk into like the cell phone repair place, or you go back to T-Mobile or Verizon or AT&T. Hey, yeah, I got the insurance on the phone, and there's a gunshot. There's a bullet hole through the thing. Is that covered? Yeah. Listen to this. Orem, Utah. Woman arrested. She tried to shoot her cell phone. 53-year-old woman was booked into jail. Suspicion of illegal discharge of a firearm. Yeah, residents called police to report a bullet hole in a fence. The resident had originally called cops after hearing what sounded like a gunshot, like a day earlier, and then finally found the bullet lodged in the fence and then said, oh, that was the gunshot.
Yeah, that's no good.
So it was a neighboring backyard. Police were called, right? Turns out they located the bullet hole and then found out that the woman, one of the neighbors, had discharged a firearm. The bullet came through the fence. When officers questioned the neighbor, he and his girlfriend on that night said they were drunk and very angry at her phone. I'm drunk and I'm very, very angry at my phone. You phone have pissed me off for the last time.
Have you never been angry at your phone?
I am so angry at my phone.
Have you been angry at your phone, Fester?
All the time.
And what do? Shoot it?
I usually just close MJ's Instagram.
Yeah, what a bonus. So she's been rounded up. She's in jail now. Unbelievable. I have an item now that is so horrific. This is so disrespectful. This woman was in Paris, summer vacation in Paris. They stayed at a Paris hotel. They picked up something in Paris at this hotel. And then they're flying back to the United States.
Okay.
Their luggage was infested with bed bugs.
Ew.
In this Paris hotel, and apparently they just check their bag in on the airline, and it goes into the baggage hold, into the cargo. That is so freaking rude.
The whole
plane
got bed bugs?
So that means how many other people's... Yeah, they knew. And Andrew's like, did they know?
Yeah,
Yes, they knew. And this is a creepy, creepy story. Again, this has popped up on social media. Cassidy King returned back to the States recently, a week-long vacation in Europe. It wasn't until she got back that she shared a more honest look at what her trip was like. So I guess they knew that they got some bed bugs. They knew that they had an issue with their luggage. But then apparently when they got back, the bags, maybe eggs hatch or something, and the bags crawling. And, oh, look at this. And then it turns out they checked their luggage on American Airlines.
Is their house infested now?
And now people are saying that, oh, my God, you need to call American. They need to fumigate the airplane. I mean, think about that. I mean, this is another reason why you shouldn't check luggage. One more reason, you don't know what kind of dirty, filthy bags you're going to be piled next to underneath the airplane in the cargo hold.
Yeah?
That's terrible.
And then the whole plane now is probably going to be infested.
That's what, So people are commenting. It's like, you need to tell American, they need to fumigate the plane. What about all the other people that probably, if you're on a flight from Paris, so you're Charles de Gaulle Airport, you're flying back to Atlanta, whatever. What is that? If you're going this way, you got a little bit of a, jet stream going on, you got some headwinds, 8.5 hours, 9 hours maybe?
Sure.
You might be an hour and a half, 2 hours faster, maybe going over sometimes if you got a nice tail.
Plenty of time for
oh my God,
eggs to hatch.
Yeah, or for them to jump out of your luggage and just infest other bags in the air. I'm sorry, man, if I'm making your skin crawl, but that's
you are.
I mean, if it's in your luggage,
that is so inconsiderate.
If it's in your luggage, and most luggage are pretty well zipped up. Is it really mitigated?
Have you seen what bugs can do and where they can get out of? I mean, have you seen what mice and rats can do? They can squeeze into little cracks.
I once saw a gerbil squeeze into a crack, but that involved a paper towel tube.
Oh, and was there an actor involved?
There was a lighter and an explosion, and it launched the gerbil.
Will you stop, please?
25 yards.
I thought you had a Richard Gere joke, which, of course, that would never happen. Anyway, that's terrible. That is absolutely awful. And I don't know what it is, why people insist on, contaminating other people's food or beverages. We get these stories numerous times a year, and this is serious. There are federal food tampering laws.
Yes.
If you tamper with food, you can go to federal prison. So I was looking at this affidavit and the details here. Felony charges in a Gorilla Glue contamination story. Wait until I show you this mugshot. Wait until I hold this guy's mugshot up on MJTV. It's going to happen momentarily. Guy in Wisconsin pleaded guilty on Tuesday to contaminating a female coworker's Coke with drops of Gorilla Super Glue.
Oh, no.
Caught on video.
Wouldn't that cause the Coke to stick to the side of the glass?
Mm-hmm. No. After the victim hid a surveillance camera under her desk. What do you think a guy looks like that puts drops of Gorilla Glue, Super Glue in a female coworker's Coke? I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, during a hearing on Tuesday, Joseph Ralph Ross, 35, admitted to the felony charge of placing foreign objects in edibles. Guy's from Milwaukee. I guess he had finally admitted it because he came up with some kind of a plea deal with prosecutors. They're going to sentence him in October. Yeah, Ross and the 36-year-old victim shared an office at the Wisconsin Exposition Center. Now, I remember we first did this story some time ago. I remember the details on this. And now, I guess they have him on video. He's dead to rights here. So he took a deal. As detailed in the criminal complaint, the woman told police that she suspected the beverages on her desk had been contaminated by chemical substances. Earlier this year, the victim reported being ill after consuming the adulterated liquid, which she described as having a strong chemical taste and odor.
Yeah, wasn't it just the taste of Gorilla Glue? I'm not trying to encourage people to poison others, but you got to think about it first.
Due to past events, investigators noted on March 20th, the woman hid a camera below her computer monitor to see if anyone was putting substances into her beverages when she was away from her desk and they were left unattended. Within 30 minutes of her placing the camera there originally, this Ross guy wearing latex gloves squeezed Gorilla Glue Super Glue into a can of Coca-Cola.
This guy's a creep.
When confronted by cops, Ross, who was unaware of the hidden camera, claimed only to have placed a supplement in her Coke.
Yeah, a supplement of Gorilla Glue.
If Anita Hill had a camera there, would she have caught the pubic hair and the... That's just kind of an unsolved deal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so cops searched a trash container near Ross's office. They found the protective gloves. They were wadded up into a ball. They found the glue bottle and the cap inside the gloves. Oh, my God. So felony charges. Also, he agreed that he may never own or possess a firearm. He'll be unable to vote until his civil rights are restored.
Oh, no, I can't vote.
Are you ready to see this guy?
Let's see what he looks like.
Exactly what you would expect, Pastor.
My God. All right, I'm holding this up to MJTV first. This is the guy. This is the Gorilla Glue Coke contaminator.
He looks exactly like I'd expect.
Oh, wow. What is going on with this guy?
Look at that bowl cut lunatic.
He's got a bowl haircut with like massive strands missing in the middle over his forehead, the bangs.
This is not this guy's life.
Who's that character on The Simpsons?
Oh.
Who's the
chubby kid?
The dumb kid.
The cop's.
Oh, hang on a minute.
The cop's son?
Yeah. The cop's son. Yeah. That's what this guy looks like.
Ralphie?
Yeah, maybe it's Ralphie. Look at this guy.
Ralph Wiggum.
Look at this genius. Unbelievable. What a bonehead. And then, hey, let's bring it in. Come on, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it closer to Florida. Well, it's the East Coast. Another sicko. You know, you got a lot of sickos that, Publix is ubiquitous. You know, it's not Publix's fault.
They attract
It's
everybody.
When you're a Publix and you've got, millions going into their stores every day.
Every kind of person.
You're going to get a cross-section. Satellite Beach, other side of the state. A Brevard County man is accused of revenge porn after multiple nude images of a woman were found in public areas left throughout a Satellite Beach public store over on the East Coast. This guy is doing revenge porn by leaving nudies of a woman all over Publix? Really? I'm going to put her nude shot next to the cantaloupes. I mean, what the hell?
Watermelons are on BOGO this week.
So officers responded to a public store on A1A August 3rd. According to the arrest report, the photos, which were printed on postcard-style paper, were placed in locations accessible to the general public, including children. They were found in the child seating area of shopping carts. What kind of a sicko goes to Publix and leaves naked pictures of somebody that he's trying to exact revenge porn on?
Well, shopping is a pleasure. Got some nudies with my Pop-Tarts.
Jeez. Child seating areas of the shopping cart, men's restroom, the soda aisle, leaving nude photos here. The victim confirmed that the images were private photographs previously shared only with the defendant during their relationship and did not give him consent to leave the photos all over Publix or anywhere else.
She only gave consent to leave him in the freezer section. That was a problem.
She might ought to be arrested for dating this dude. Have you seen his mugshot?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, this guy's a mess as well.
Oh, a mess.
Yep.
Love is grand.
Surveillance footage captured the defendant entering the store twice. During the second visit, he attempted to conceal his identity and was seen holding an item consistent with the recovered photos. The victim positively identified the defendant as Christopher Stemmen, 43, in the surveillance footage that Publix had, because they've got cameras everywhere.
Now, did she work there or something? Or was there like a tie as to why they were going to that place? Like if she's like, third cashier.
It's where the third date was.
Yeah, they got some chicken fingers at Publix.
Got some pub subs and popcorn chicken.
There you go.
I thought we were in love.
Yeah, there might be a custody-related dispute.
Oh, great.
So what do they have? They have a child together?
Oh, I hope not.
Or a dog? Yeah.
Let's hope it's a dog.
She also described a history of similar incidents involving the defendant displaying nude images of her without her consent. What is wrong with this? See, another reason why you might think that it's sexy time and your relationship is so good. I just would dissuade people from doing, homemade videos and pictures and, having nudies of your significant on your cell phone. I just don't think that's a good idea. I would think of some other things to juice things up in the bedroom. That's all I'm saying.
Like what? Share.
Yeah, please.
Stemmen was arrested, charged with one count of sexual cyber harassment. What a mess. During his first appearance before going to lockup, he made an appearance before a jail judge. Attorney raised concerns about the allegations, blah, blah, blah.
There's a lot of issues with these people.
This is just nuts. But as far as the Publix, why he did it there, I can't see anything to suggest that, she works at Publix in the meat department or,
Ooh, one of the deli ladies.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's a common place where everybody goes and maybe everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. All right, it's 9:22 at the MJ Morning Show. Folks, this brings to a close the second to last segment on a Thursday. I have, hands down, the best final segment of this program in the last day next. All right, so final, think about that. All right, final segment, seriously, final segment next, and, we're not doing filler crap. Great stuff, including a wedding trap. So a bride makes a suggestion to the other, like the bridesmaids or other female guests at the wedding. She's trying to do something cute kind of theme, but there's a concern that it's a trap. So let me roll this by you, Michelle. You're the one that I really want to see what you think of this suggestion. All right, that's coming up in just a bit. I got a recliner on the airplane that driving people nuts, and you're not going to believe what another passenger did because the person kept trying to put the seat back. We have that coming up in an armed car robbery up in Pennsylvania outside of a supermarket. Do you know about the rash of armored car robberies in Pennsylvania? And Michelle, you want me to dump this gig and you want to move to Pennsylvania?
Yeah, not necessarily near an armored truck.
All right, hold on a minute. I've got something to say about when I see Brinks trucks or I see Loomis or, Wells Fargo, whatever. When I see those armored cars,
I always think about robbing them.
I
don't do it, but I think, how would I do it?
What is wrong with you? No, I've got something else to say.
Boom, shoot the driver.
Hold on.
Boom. Make them open the back door.
What is wrong with you?
Follow the guy with the bag.
Shut up!
Or do it when the guy with the bag is away from the vehicle.
You're making yourself an accessory just right here on the show.
You don't think about robbing an armored car every time you see one of these things?
I do something else.
Every time.
Right, hang on. Well,
how would I do it? I'd shoot the tire out so they can't escape.
This is going to be a hell of a discussion next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Don't miss this. This could be interesting. Veterans Ford. They've got some good stuff going on during August, I'll tell you what. So you walk into Veterans Ford and you tell them, hey, I listen to the MJ Morning Show. I want the MJ deal. So when you go to Veterans Ford and you invoke the MJ deal, literally, I'm serious. You walk into Veterans Ford and say, hey, I listen to the MJ Morning Show. I want the MJ deal. No other Ford dealer is going to beat their price. You will not get a better price. But listen to this. There is 0% financing on almost all models. You got rebates up to $10,000 at Veterans Ford. Or if you would like to lease a vehicle, check this out. You can lease a fully loaded all-electric XLT F-150 Lightning with an extended range battery for just $499 a month with no money down. No money down. This is really a true sign and drive on the F-150 Lightning. It's got an MSRP of $71,395, and you can lease it for just $499 a month with no money down. That is crazy. It's Veterans Ford. Excellent service department if you need great Ford service. Excellent used car selection. Veterans Ford, the Veterans Expressway in Linebaugh, and tell them that MJ sent you and you want the MJ deal. 925. MJ Morning Show back in moments. 9:30 exactly at the MJ Morning Show. So, you know what? Let's start this segment with the armored car discussion, because, Fester, you sometimes say the dumbest things.
Dude, you don't think about that every time I see an armored car. I think, how would I rob this? How would I don't do it.
What is wrong with you?
I shoot the driver.
No.
Shoot the engine.
What is wrong with you?
But you're just kind of thinking like,
dude,
just
have you ever seen the armored car that has like the little eye hole through the door?
No.
I'd cover that, knock on the door, and be like, "Hey, Chet, open up. It's Cliff."
Just watch.
Bang, bang, bang.
Just go watch Heat, okay?
What?
Oh my God!
You guys don't think about that every.
No.
I'll tell you right now. You will never see an armored car again and not think about robbing it.
That's not true.
Listen,
no,
every time.
It's not true. So
you see security flaws. You see how you do it. You see what they're doing right. You see what to avoid.
I know what I do. Avoid is a good word. I know what I do when I see an armored car. There's.
Or do you pop the guy walking out of the store with the bag of cash?
Would you please
and just pick up the bag of cash?
Stop it? You're being so irresponsible.
Shoot him in the knee.
No, you can't say this, Fester.
What is
Stop.
wrong with you? You're going to get us in trouble.
How? We're talking about how we would pull crimes off.
I'm not talking. This is not about how
I'm telling you, that's what I think about every time I see an armored car.
No, stop.
I can't be the only
reason
one.
why I'm bringing this up, and
You're the only one.
All right, let me before I get to the story. When I see an armored car, let's say I'm going into Publix or I'm in a shopping center parking lot, and there is an armored car, sometimes I'll just wait in my. I don't want to be near that thing, even though I am armed. I'm a responsible.
I got it.
I don't want to be near that. I'm out looking for. I want to avoid anything. I've been carrying in Florida for 32 years.
Let's make this about you even more.
Hold on. I'm pointing out what I do. Hold on a minute. And I've even gotten to the damn story yet. I've been carrying concealed in Florida since 1992. All right? I have never pulled out once in 32 years. Never have brandished, pulled out nothing. Ever. All right? And I hope I never do. So the reason why I'm bringing this up.
You never pulled out?
Amen, brother.
What are you saying over there?
Good on you.
Who uses that vernacular, that phrase in regards to a weapon?
Thanks. All right. So there's a story.
Undefeated.
All right. But I avoid the armored car. Or let's say I'm near one in a parking lot or I'm walking into a store. My head is on a swivel. I'm looking. And you know what? I'll tell you, if I do see them walking the bag in or they're walking a bag out, I don't get anywhere near them. I want to be nowhere close to them just in case there's crossfire, in case there's some freaking maniac like you.
Like me. Absolutely.
I don't want to be anywhere near that. And
Dude, you ever see an armored car and like nobody's in the driver's seat and you're like,
no,
man, this has got to be a violation.
So I have situational awareness, and it's called having your head on a swivel. What are you chortling at over there, Michelle?
You have zero situational awareness.
That is not true at all.
No,
I don't agree with that.
What are you talking? I have good situational awareness.
No.
So the reason why I'm bringing this up, there has been a spate, a rash of armored car robberies, and we're not talking about piddly crap here. The latest one, armed robbers, and this is outside of an H Mart. H Mart, it's a Korean, isn't that H Mart a Korean grocery chain? Can you look that up? This happened in.
Why are you robbing the Koreans?
This happened in Cheltenham Township in Pennsylvania. And I think it was at an H Mart is where this happened.
There's a bunch of H Marts.
Yeah. Do we have any here yet? I don't know if we have them here yet.
I typed in Pennsylvania.
But H Mart, why do I think it's like Asian or Korean? For some reason, am I right? Am I wrong? Oh yeah, look, tasted. Yeah, they have a kimchi ad right here. Fester's on the weekly flyer.
Yeah, beat the heat Korean style.
Yeah, look at seriously. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Korean mart. Michelle, we went into an H Mart up in Manhattan.
Yeah,
up in like Upper West Side, like Broadway and 112 or something, or So H Mart. So these listen to this. $700,000. What the hell are Brinks guys walking into an H Mart with $700,000? What? Why is?
Are they walking into or walking out?
No, they walked into it. They were carrying $700,000.
It seems a lot even for change.
Yeah, hello, yes.
I'm just saying.
Listen, what percentage of people are using debit and credit? It's got to be 80%, maybe more.
Yeah, who's using cash anymore?
Police are investigating whether the armed robbery of a Brinks truck on Tuesday outside of a Philadelphia area store is related to 4 other attacks on armored vehicles in and around Philadelphia this summer. 2 armed males got away with between $700,000 and $800,000 in the midday heist Tuesday at an H Mart in Elkins Park, according to the Cheltenham Township Police. The robbers, one described as armed with an AR-15 style pistol, and the other with a handgun, fled with the cash, later abandoned their getaway vehicle. Listen, this is totally planned. This is like really, really planned out.
There's an H Mart in Orlando.
No shots fired. No one injured. Cheltenham Township Police Lieutenant Andrew Snyder said it's the first such robbery in their township, but authorities are looking into whether it may be connected to 4 robberies of armored cars in and around Philly since June. FBI is investigating. Listen to this. Federal prosecutors announced Wednesday that 3 people from Philly who were arrested in early August are charged in connection with a $2 million armed robbery of a Brinks armored vehicle outside a Home Depot on June 21st. Why do they have $2 million at a Home Depot? A Loomis armored transport vehicle was held up outside an Aldi, Fester.
Yeah.
In a different neighborhood 5 days later. Then on July 2nd, the Brinks truck was held up outside a Dollar General. It's all of Fester's favorite stores.
All singles.
It's $1 million in ones.
I don't ever need to go to any other stores besides those 3 or 4.
Oh, my God. Is this nuts?
That's crazy.
All right. I stay away from the armored cars. I just think that, I don't know what the statistics or the percentages are, but if you're in a shopping center parking lot or outside a bank and there's an armored car there and they're getting in and out, they're carrying those heavy canvas and leather bags of cash, and that's the chances of something happening have to go up a significant percentage.
Yeah, especially now that I know they have 700 large in there.
Fester, will you stop the irresponsibility as a broadcaster? How the hell am I ever going to get nominated with a Marconi Award if I'm trailing you around?
Dude, I heard anybody can get nominated for one of those.
I will never get in a Marconi.
You don't want one of those.
I've been
we don't have a space on the shelf for it.
I've been a significant contributor to broadcasting in this country, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm never going to be nominated for a Marconi. I'm never going to be nominated for the Florida Hall of Broadcasters. Listen, because I'm not a butt sucker. You know, I haven't kissed butt, over my career.
Big difference.
I just need to get it done.
There's a big difference, dude.
What? What's the big difference?
Between a butt kisser and a butt sucker.
Oh,
that's a really big difference.
All right, I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoke just a little bit.
I mean, it's a big difference.
Yeah, it's misspeaking like that. That's also going to keep me out of the Hall of Fame as well.
This is the clip they used to induct.
This is it. All right, Michelle?
Yes.
Does this sound like a setup? So a bride-to-be made a suggestion that all the guests, all the women at the wedding, bridesmaids, guests, so I guess all the women at this wedding show up and wear your own bridal gown.
So everybody's in their own gown?
Well, that was the suggestion. But then this woman that was invited to the wedding's like, no. I can just see this. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be the only one.
Oh, so she thinks it's a prank.
Well, or that others are not going to do it.
But don't you think people would talk?
I mean, it's a really low percentage. I mean, how many people do you know at a wedding?
Or what if you want to prank somebody and only one invitation goes out to the one you prank to wear the wedding gown, and all the others, there's no indication that you should wear your wedding gown to this wedding?
But you kind of talk to other people going to the... Sometimes you'll be like, hey, Allison, what are you wearing to the such and such wedding?
Oh, I'm wearing the wedding gown.
Right. Oh, didn't you see that? She said, did you see that in the invitation?
No,
and
that wasn't in my invitation.
Yeah.
Well, how many people got married, 8 years ago and they don't fit in their gown anymore?
That was going to be my next thing. I think, Mine is in our closet upstairs.
Where?
So,
Up in our master?
No.
Up where?
In the storage closet.
You should wear it to the show tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
You know
I
what?
don't think I can
Hold
fit
on.
into it.
I was just going to suggest that. Michelle, so is that like hermetically sealed, like in airtight plastic, or?
Well, it's supposed to be.
Are you going to give that to Chloe for her wedding?
She is not going to want to wear my wedding gown. We have very different tastes as
'cause
far as.
yours is all stained because you were a slob at our wedding. You got lasagna sauce all over our.
Okay.
Thank God you went on to talk about
You
lasagna.
you were drunk and Michelle, you were drunk and fell into the buffet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Into the baked ziti.
Buffet. We didn't have a buffet at our wedding.
Did you guys have a chocolate fountain?
She fell. I was just going to say that. I was just going to say she fell into the chocolate fountain at the Sizzler. We had our wedding at the Sizzler.
Might have been better.
That's a good idea. I was thinking the same thing. That this is a great bit. That you ought to come in wearing your wedding dress from June 26th, 1994. What do you think? Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
What do you mean you're not ready for that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know what? I'd have to lose just a little bit of weight. And then I could probably fit
you're not in.
No, but I mean, if she was
When you were married, 30
8 pounds heavier. I mean,
30 what are we? 31 years now.
Yeah.
So what did you weigh at our wedding?
Probably about 125, maybe.
Now what are you now?
145.
But you're also 5'8" or so, right?
Yeah.
She didn't grow anymore.
No, yeah.
No, I mean, you look good to me. And that butt shot of you on my Instagram.
Yeah.
People love that. Hey, folks, if you want to see Michelle's butt while she's thrifting, it's the last thing I shot. It's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. So if you haven't seen this video, it's pretty funny. So Julian and Michelle, they're at the red, white, and blue thrift shop, the one on West Hillsboro. And they're in the book section up front. And Julian's like, oh, my God, look what I found. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a video. So I roll video to post as a reel on my Instagram. And as I'm panning over to Julian, who's standing engrossed in a book before the reveal of what book he's reading, Michelle's just bent over. And there's a great Michelle bent over butt shot. And it's on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio. Do you have a problem with me using your butt for hits, for views?
I meant to ask you to take that down.
And follows?
Yeah.
Don't take it.
It's not a really great shot, I don't think, but,
It's not a great shot.
I think it's a nice shot.
No.
Anyway, if you want to
Double
see
negatives.
it, and if you want to see what book Julian is reading, I'll tell you. Julian in the somebody ought to tell the red, white, and blue thrift shop that you might not want to put the Bill Cosby fatherhood book out on the shelf. Even at $1.99 or what, just leave that off the shelf. Just throw that in. Don't take that in. Just throw that into the dumpster.
Yeah, you'd think.
Anyway, the video's on my Instagram right now if you want to see it. A couple of funny things. Certified MJ Radio. That is Certified MJ Radio. So, Michelle, you would or would not wear your wedding gown to a wedding if you were invited and the bride-to-be said, hey, everyone wear your old wedding gown to my wedding. What would you
I would
do?
probably politely decline because I don't fit into it. Also, I don't want to take it out of the seal. Like this, as I think about it, I appreciate her sentiment saying, like, everybody wear your wedding dress. Maybe she wants to be really kind and have everybody just kind of, share in her happiness of the day, like getting married, maybe relive their moment a little bit. But what if you're like a divorced person and so you don't want the wedding gown? Also, how many people have saved their wedding gowns? I don't know. But like, who saves their wedding gown like I did?
Listen to me. I think a lot of women do, but if...
Do you?
Wasn't there a movement to destroy your wedding gown afterwards? Like you jump in a river or something? Or
I'll tell you what. Let's go to phones quickly. We got a little time left. If you are a former bride, hopefully you're still married, but do you have your wedding dress? Did you save your wedding dress? Just a little sampling right now. This is a test. This is only a test of the emergency wedding dress system. All right, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Do you have your wedding dress? And do you have it all sealed? Didn't you go to a dry cleaner or something where they professionally sealed it?
Yeah.
Like a seal-a-meal.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you've got the chicken, marsala or something all sealed up in there.
The dry cleaner on McDale did it for me.
Is that the guy that went to jail for drugs?
Maybe.
Was it
yes.
Remember back in the day, Fonte?
Yes.
Didn't one of
them had some trouble.
There was
but it wasn't the dry cleaner.
That was years ago, right?
I mean,
No.
I know.
I think the dry cleaner went to jail or prison back in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So look at the phones. All the phones are ringing. So ladies, do you still have your wedding dress? I want to hear either way, that you do have your wedding dress or, nah, I don't have my wedding dress. But Michelle, if Chloe's not going to wear it, if it is all sealed up and you're like, no, I don't want to unseal it, then what the hell do you do with it? All right, every line is jammed.
I mean, I am hoping to get down to that 120 again and put it on for you one day. Maybe like on our 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, my God, 50th.
That's when I might be skinny enough to put it on.
Let's go to phones. 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. Do you still have your wedding dress? How about Angeline in Land O'Lakes? Angeline, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
So I have two wedding dresses. So my first wedding dress, I never got married, and I'm with Michelle. I couldn't fit in it even if I wanted to. I donated it to Brides with a Cause, which cost me $80 to send, but it was fine.
Oh.
And then my second wedding dress.
Hold on, what is Brides for a Cause? Is that like women that can't afford wedding dresses and you donate them?
So I just looked it up, and I believe it's something like that.
Hold on, so you donated your wedding dress and you don't even know what you donated it to or for?
I just looked up ways to donate, like, brides.
All right, fair enough. All right, so if you have two wedding dresses, can I assume that you were married twice?
No, the first one she never got married.
I did not get married the first time.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah.
So what happened? So you got the dress and then the wedding was called off?
Yeah.
What happened? Why did the wedding get called off?
Well, he forgot to tell me he was still legally married.
That's an obstacle.
Yeah. And then the second time, which I'm still married to, I was very pregnant. So it was just a dress off of Amazon, but I got so many compliments on it.
Oh, that's nice. And Angeline, is your second marriage, is it happy?
Yeah, he's 10 years younger and has no kids and has never been married, so it's great.
All right, listen, Angeline, you'll be happy to know Brides for a Cause resells the dresses and then donates that money to charity. So you're helping people buy.
Oh, no. Well, I looked it up, and apparently it says it's wedding dresses for drug users and prostitutes. Yes. No, I'm kidding.
Everyone's got a chance, right?
I just made that up. I'm sorry. No, it was very nice of you. It sounds like a very nice cause. Hey, thank you, Angeline. Have a great day.
Thank you, too. Bye.
Have a nice one. Annette is in Port Richey. Annette, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Annette?
Yes.
Wedding dress, do you have it? Yes or no?
I do. I still have it, and I was married 45 years.
Wow. All right, and is it sealed in plastic, or is it just like shoved in a hefty bag?
No, I have it sealed and in a box.
Yeah. And what are you going to do with it? I mean, what do you do with this thing?
Well, I was trying to save it for my daughter, and I was hoping she would have a daughter, and that didn't happen. She had two boys.
Yeah.
But I also saved my bouquet, which was silk flowers, and she took some of the flowers and made her bouquet when she got married.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. All right, Annette, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Kenal in Wesley Chapel, MJ Morning Show. Good to hear from you again. Go ahead.
Hey, so I've got my wedding dress, but however, I have two, though I've only been married once. Because I'm Indian, I have my traditional red one, and then for the reception, I had the white gown. Now, mine is not sealed, though.
Oh, okay.
The white gown is not sealed. And I have worn my red, the traditional Indian one, twice already.
So with the traditional Indian garb for a wedding, it's like a flowing, like a red gown? Is that like what it is?
So it's actually, nowadays, it's more of a set. It's a crop top blouse with a maxi skirt, and then there is a scarf that goes with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So
thank
I have
you.
both of them, and yeah.
Thanks for the call. Have a great day. All right, I'll take two more because we're coming to the end of the road here on a Thursday. Randy in Wesley Chapel. Back-to-back Wesley Chapel. Randy, MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
We are well. Do you still have your wedding dress?
I absolutely do. It is sealed and in a box.
and I've been married for 25 years.
Nice. All right, now, do you know about friends or relatives, other women that you know, do they have their wedding dress still?
I'm not sure. I don't know if my sister has hers or not, but I'm assuming she does.
Interesting. All right, thank you. All right, final call on this. Have a nice day. Teresa in Gibsonton. Teresa?
Hello?
Yes, Teresa, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Do you have your wedding dress?
I still do.
You know, every call they have it. No call said nope, ditched it. I dumped it in one of those Goodwill clothing bins in a Kmart parking lot. You know.
And we still have my mother's wedding dress.
Oh wow!
And she was married in 1952.
Wow, that's like when the Russians came up with the hydrogen bomb.
And it's in her hope chest that my niece has. She was the first granddaughter, and that's who has the hope chest.
Oh, that's nice. All right, Teresa, thank you. Every single call, I have it. I was hoping to get some calls. Nope, chucked it.
I don't want to see that piece again.
Yeah. Anything?
Does Allison still have her wedding dress?
Are you on the air with that or off the air?
It was off the air. I didn't hear it.
Hold on, Andrew. Can you go ahead and say that on the air, please?
You had one caller that said she turned hers into a teddy bear.
So why did you put it through?
Because you said you were on the last calls.
Yeah, you did say we're wrapping it up.
All
I mean,
right.
He does listen to direction
all right.
moderately well.
Wait, but does Allison have hers?
I have no idea.
Good question.
I don't know.
Find out and report back to me.
Yeah, have an answer for us tomorrow. So before we get out of here, a couple of quickies. You see, Charlie Sheen apparently is ready to confess to everything in what they're calling a brutally honest, candid Netflix documentary.
You know, I can tell you, I can't think of somebody I care less about.
Charlie Sheen?
I'm going to confess to everything. Oh, go away, Charlie.
Yeah.
What is he confessing to?
Seriously,
you know what he's going to confess to?
Winning. I mean,
That's what he's going to confess
that whole
to.
downward spiral tiger blood thing he had
Winning.
15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I get tiger blood, man.
Oh, God.
Whatever.
You know, I get tiger blood, man.
Dude, you got AIDS blood, man. I mean, listen.
I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off, and your children will weep over your exploded body.
Do you remember that interview?
But what a crazy guy. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
okay. I'm going to confess. Tell me when you murder 6 people. Confess to that or something.
Man, that's crazy. You know what I didn't get to today? We need more time. You know the dude that was vaping on the American Airlines? Oh, hold on. When's this Netflix thing coming out? Hold on. When does this hit? Charlie Sheen's infamous 2011 drug-fueled meltdown that led to his firing on CBS's 2.5 Men. Stuff of Hollywood legend. Now Netflix has revealed the first trailer for the tell-all documentary about the actor's collapse. Hey, find the trailer. Hurry up. I've got how long's the last break? I got to get this. I got to get the spots in before 10. I can't. We don't have time. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do it
so
tomorrow.
when does this come out? So they were Netflix. They September 10th. All right, September 10th. The real true Charlie Sheen inside story. All right, before we get out of here, folks. Let's give away NASCAR tickets. How would you like to go to the Wawa 250 at the end of the month? What's the date on it? Like the 22nd, I think, at the Daytona? Yeah, 22nd. So we'd like 2 NASCAR tickets right now for the Wawa 250 powered by Coke. Let's go with caller number 30 right now, 800-990-1047. That's 800-990-1047. If you're the 30th caller, you're going to NASCAR, baby. All right, good luck. We'll see you back here tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff that's left over that I'll get to tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed today's show, folks. If you want to get a hold of me, MJ at MJMorningshow.com on email and my Instagram. My DMs are opened. Certified MJ Radio. Have a great day, folks, and let's be careful out there.
Be so for real. $5 doesn't get you much these days, unless you're at McDonald's. Because right now, you can get a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg combo meal. A savory sausage McMuffin with egg, crispy hash browns, and a small premium roast coffee. It's a full